Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth.
Hopefully everything is good now. This is the AM Wake Up Show. Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Hopefully we good now. I don't know. Hopefully we good. Hating on me, man. In the middle of saying something real impactful and real good, man. This is Coffee with Rios. Get your coffee, get your tea, man. I'm not about to do my spill again, but blessings to everybody out there, man. Blessings to absolutely everybody out there. We was talking about not taking your position for granted, not thinking that it's always going to be there, that it's a gift that won't be taken away. You have to recognize what you got in your possession, and protect it. Secure it. When you talk about secure the bag, secure your position and show the world the value that you bring to the table. What happened, man? Who stream sniped me, man? They hating on me, talking about some real stuff. And then they go in on me, man. What's up, Mazza Adam, man? Mazza Adam? What? I'm just calling you Adam. I don't like that Mazza stuff, man. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. But what are y'all thoughts on the situation? You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna play the clip from Yazzers about Smack. But did y'all see the buildup of this? Did y'all see the buildup? And it's so funny that it's on point with what we've been talking about, like the small violations, the small indiscretions, transgressions against somebody. They can build up to make somebody get sick of some shit. If you put it up, and then let alone somebody getting in your ear or somebody talking to you or are planting seeds. Are they planting seeds of life? Are they planting seeds of death, trying to tear down what you got, making you look at what you do have, what you actually pray for? Like, I'm in a position that I pray for. I got a great position here, doing great things. I pray for this. But then somebody comes around saying, you know what? This should be this way. You should have more of this. You should do more of that. Why is this not that way? Why are you not? And they just start throwing little seeds of doubt in your head. And you just start thinking like, yeah, you know what? You're right. Am I tripping? I'm making assumptions, of course. But do you guys understand what I'm saying? Hey, I'm trying to say that. Mac Media, he said it. Flacco and Smack are tired of being handled like 304s. And I'm not saying that Smack is being handled like a 304 at all, but sometimes you're tired of the constant boundary crossing or maybe the disrespect. Maybe you got to a point where you're like, you know what? I need to change shit up. I got to change this, how people are treating me. I don't want this for myself no more. But no, he said he's not going to be on the Monday show. He's not going to show up. He's not going to be there. He's got his lawyer on retainer. If it is real, I hate to see it. If this is a real thing, I hate to see that shit. Like, that shit is ugly. I don't want, y'all know how I feel about brothers beefing online or whatnot. And that's why I have doubt about this being a play. I don't think that they would bring this shit to the internet if it was real. Yeah, I can understand that. Being tired of being the butt of the joke. I can understand that for sure. 100%. You can only take so much, right? Like, but who's to blame? Who's to blame there? Because you have to take accountability. I'm not saying that's what the situation is right now, but you also have to take accountability for the way people are treating you. The way people are handling you is the way that you've set up for them to handle you. Let me see if I could find. I thought she had. Oh, here it goes.
Cause I ain't agreeing with nothing this nigga doing right now. I ain't agreeing with it. Fuck that nigga. And if he think he gonna replace me, I need you to screen record this yazzer. Cause I'm in Texas. Everyone come back. What's happening? If he think he gonna replace me, well, let's just let our lawyers do the talking. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause I got my lawyers on retainment right now.
Retainment.
So my lawyers is finna be getting at him and Heather lawyer. You get what I'm saying? Cause all this bullshit he got going. I got you, Tick. All this bullshit he got going. Hazards, I need you to record, nigga. Y'all won't see me on the Wednesday show, the Friday show, the Monday show. I won't be there. I won't be there. I'm telling y'all right now. I don't know who Terrell think he is, or he think he better than everybody, but I don't give a fuck. I'm not no nigga you could dictate and tell.
What did T-Rail do? What was the latest thing? Like, what did he actually do? Like, I don't know what set Smack off or what caused this, but I'm just making assumptions. I don't know shit. I don't know really what's going on, but something took place to where he's feeling like this. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't know what happened. I know. Let's go.
What to do? So since he want to play these games and think he playing with me, I'm gonna show him how slow and how retarded I am. I got the lawyers on retainment. I'm in Texas right now taking care of some business. But they will be getting at this nigga. They will. I know I can't get to him because he's bankrupt. So I can't get no money out of him. But my lawyers will be coming at Heather Sanders. Yes, you will. Yeah. Come on, Tick. My lawyers will be getting at Heather Sanders because she got the money.
She was getting at Heather Sanders.
Money for nails, all that. We might as well turn that over. I got the document, I got everything that I need. Because I've been putting up these files, that's what I'm saying. I've been putting up these files. Motherfuckers that think I ain't got receipts. I got the receipts. I got the receipts for Terrell. Everything. I got it all. So since he want to play with me, let's play ball. So I'm letting y'all know. I didn't come Monday. I ain't going to be there Wednesday. I ain't going to be there Thursday. I'm going to be there this Monday coming up. I got something for his ass. Yeah, on my own. I ain't capping. I'm not capping. I'm going to show y'all. I ain't capping. Just stay tuned. You have to scream.
This seems serious to me though, actually. Like all BS aside, like the way he's talking to this camera, the way he came to the camera right now, and the way he's presenting files this Heather Nails, he seems like he might be actually upset. Like he might actually be upset. You know, you can never tell with all this shit that be going on.
Record this. I got something for him. I'm gonna call you after this live, Tick. Hey, quit playing on me. Quit playing on me. Oh, I got something. Make sure you, since you want to put all these little false narratives out.
False narratives.
I'm coming for the Sorellas, all the whole shit, my nigga. I see. Talk about this.
Oh my God.
'Cause I ain't agreeing with nothing this nigga doing right now.
I don't agree with nothing this nigga's doing right now.
I ain't agreeing with it. Fuck that nigga. And if he think he gonna replace me, I need you to screen record this yazzer.
That's what
I'm in Texas. Everyone come back. What's happening? If he think he gonna replace me,
that's what it's about.
So let's just let our lawyers do the talking. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause I got my lawyers on retainment right now. So my lawyers is finna be getting at him and Heather lawyer. You get what I'm saying?
That's what it's
all
about.
This bullshit he got going. I got you, Tick. All this bullshit he got going has.
Okay. I think I understand what's going on. His position, he doesn't feel like what we were talking about earlier. You have to secure your position. You cannot be in a place where you don't value where you're at or value what you got. Nothing is going to just be given to you, or you're going to keep something if you don't work for it. So he thinks that his position is at risk. Somebody's going to replace him. Who's going to replace him? MacWap? What took place to where he feels threatened that something's going to be taken from him? Did T-Rail say something? Say like, hey, we about to bring some other people in, or he keep missing days? I don't know. I don't like it. It's ugly. I hope and I pray that everything that they got going on is just, and I hope it's not WWE also. I really hope it ain't that shit. I hope it ain't just content for content. Like, oh, I'm just We just making content. Let's go at each other for views. I hate that shit. I hope that's what I really hope it ain't. Because at that point, it's like, what won't you do for content? I'm praying it's not that. I'm praying that they get through whatever they're getting through, but I hope it is not just like, oh, let's run it up. Lord, please don't let it be that. If it's WWE, oh man, I'm done. If it's WWE, I am done. Oh, nigga, don't take a word nobody say serious at all. Like, don't take it with a pound of salt, not a grain of salt. Take it with a pound of salt. Sierra, so I'm tripping is just a play. This fool looks serious. He talking to the camera. He not cleaned up. He not anything. He really on the camera talking like that. You think this fool think he can replace me? What T-Roll do to this dude, man? I've been missing out. I don't know. Some transgression took place, and clearly, oh, G. Perico. Well, I saw T-Rail talking about that's the he had did a what day was that? I can't remember what day it was. Maybe it was Monday. I don't know. But he did a live where he was, or no, it was this weekend, I think. He did a live where he said, it's over. It's over. And so everybody was like, what's going on? What's happening on Back on Fig? What's over? Oh, lives are over. This is over. And he said he did that just to get a reaction out of some individual, to get a reaction out of a single individual person. And I guess he was trying to get a reaction or trying to play mind games with Smack to see if he was believing the hype or believing the chat or whatnot. Like, it's a whole bunch of shit that is going on that we can make assumptions. But I hope the brothers get it together. I hope they talk and get back right. But then he was talking about the Bert and Ernie on the couch, like that he wasn't making no effort. And maybe Smack is not liking the way he's being talked about. And like maybe a little side jazz. He's probably hearing a little side jazz. Maybe listening to Apollo or somebody. I don't know if they even said anything, but just looking at Instagram and watching the chat and watching people's comments, people sending you shit. Look what this fool said. Like, they could get in your head and really corrupt you. You could get corrupted. Just like Rampage's son. I'm thinking he got corrupted by the chat and people telling him he's being a buster. Or you ain't acting right. You letting people do this to you. Letting people get in your head, man. Damn. It ain't over. I'm praying about it. It ain't over. It's not over, man. No way. And then Palm brought up a clip where somebody Heather told him that he needs to sweep. Or he needs to clean the bathroom. And when T-Rail was like, nah, man, that's not what it is. Like, we have people to do that. But when something's said, even a joke, there's some truth to every joke. There's some realness to everything that's said. You may be like, nah, I'm just joking. I'm just playing. But you thought about it. You thought about it. But look, T-Rail been saying that he don't like the lives anyway. That he's tired of the lives getting demonetized. He's been saying things about the lives. Like, it's more difficult to do the lives because if you get an orange check or a yellow check, it messes up your monetization. It hurts your channel. So maybe, I think at this point, really, let me let y'all in on something. What I've been noticing. From the outside looking in, because I'm not involved. I'm not at FMW. I'm not on those shows over there. So all I can give is my opinion from outside looking in. No conversations have taken place where help me figure this out or whatever, but there's a change that's taking place on the platforms. Not just FMW, just in general. Something has to change. Everything is getting watered down and this and that. So I think what's happening is people are trying to figure out what do we need to change and what What is valuable and what's not? What is value and what's waste? What's adding to production and what's wasteful? Is this wasteful? Is doing these lives a waste of time? Can I be more productive doing something else? Going live twice a week, maybe 3-hour shows, that's 6 hours. Is there something I can do better with my 6 hours that will render a better monetary gain? Are these lives making sense? I've been hearing people, I've been hearing the whispers, been looking, watching. Yeah, man, these lives, I don't want to do these lives no more. And then shit, T-Real had 2,000 something people watching, just him. Just him. People were watching T-Real just by himself. So you telling me I can just do this by myself, not have to worry about scheduling or somebody showing up or somebody not being here or worried about how they feeling or feeding them or this and that. I can just show up and damn near get the same amount of numbers, get the same viewers. What makes sense to y'all? Yeah, I love you. Yeah, you my friend. Yeah, you family. But shit, I could do this shit by myself and not have to worry about nothing. I could come up in here and just jump on live. And it is active. I could just jump on live and it's active. I don't have to set nothing up, do nothing. Hey, you gonna be here? What time you gonna be here? Okay, I gotta wait till you get here. I think a change is coming, and not necessarily getting rid of Smack not being there or that kind of stuff, but I just see a change in the energy, a change in the format of how business is being conducted. Because if you want to grow and be more productive and be better and more professional, you got to grow. We can't stay stagnant. We can't keep doing the same thing. Is it bringing more? Are we gaining more? Because we got a radio show. Niggas is popping. They got a radio show. The number one at their slot, at their spot. The time that they are, they're number one. Can't tell me nothing. If I'm radio show, got my shit at my slot, my spot, my time, we the number one. From a podcast, from a live stream to this, come on now. What would you do? Because then what do you guys think that it's like, so loyalty, I owe somebody loyalty because we've been in this together from the beginning, but I see us going in this direction or we could grow in this direction. Do I just keep myself stagnant? Or do I keep myself handcuffed just to appease you? Yeah, you could be loyal to your brothers. Loyalty is everything. But in business, we have to grow. In business, we have to grow. What do you see for us? What do you see for the future of, and this is not, T-Real ain't said this, Mac ain't said this, this is just me. Just using them as an example. This is me just using them as an example. You want me to stifle my growth for friendship and loyalty? No, come, nigga, you better get with the program. Get with the program. Let's move. Let's grow. We doing this now. It's time to grow. Are you growing with me? If not, if somebody's not growing with you, what should you do? You're in a relationship, you're in doing something in business, and you see great things, success on the horizon, and you're trying to grow as a person, grow as a business, and somebody is holding you back saying, nah, I like the way it is. This is just fine. This is just fine how it is. Right here, this is how I like it. I'm comfortable here. You want to do all this extra stuff and you see all these things going on? You want to go there? You go there. Okay, peace, nigga. I'm gone. Because we got an opportunity to do great things. Right now is a great time to make that move to transition into whatever you're transitioning into. No, we ain't just no live. We ain't just no live stream. This is a platform. This is a product, and we're trying to do all this stuff. Power to all of them doing their thing. But I see from a logical outlook that you have to do something different to keep growing. You can't do the same exact thing You just gonna stay where you at? Are you trying to be the greatest? Or are you just trying to be good? There's a difference. You okay with watching people pass us up? Or do you want to be the standard? Do you see these other cats, all these other people? Do you want to surpass them? Or do you want to just stay comfortable where we are? And to go up to those next levels, you got to progress. You got to progress. You got to mature. You got to grow in your content, in your outlook. Like, yeah, shit, we got to where we got to off of who we are. But now it's time to do the work to get to the next level. It seemed like Smack chooses the club over back on Fig. I don't know if he chooses. I don't know if I could say that. I don't know enough to say that. But you can have two things going on in your life. You can have what you got going on your own, and you can have what you got going on over here. You just got to learn how to balance it. If it's not balanced, yeah, then it'll start looking whack. Like, dude, you're doing more over here than you are over here. This is what's actually garnering you all the attention. Over here on Back on Fig, this is what's gotten you popping. Don't you owe more energy and more into this bucket that's gotten you to where you are, gotten you out of the position that you was in, and now we're successful, now we're being talked about, we're over here? Pour back into the bucket that is the successful bucket. Yeah, you want to have fun and entertain, you could do that. I don't think Smack holding everybody back. I'm thinking that maybe T-Rail is going to another level, trying to get to another level. Not everybody. Smack is great. Smack does a great job at what Smack does. But you can't be mad at people for trying to grow and go in a different direction and try to do more. HB Leaks, you said that about 10 times already. Okay, it's no Rios. It's all about T-Rail telling them, and everybody knows Smack don't like that, and I feel him. T-Rail telling him he can't read. These fools joke. I don't think it's anything about joking. These fools joke back and forth, hardcore, talking about moms and this and that. Like, I don't think it has anything to do with joking, like saying he can't read and bagging. These dudes, they bag. They go at each other all the time. But I hope that this is just like a transition period, just an awakening. Like, hey, now it's time. Okay, time to start putting the work in. Okay, we both serious. Okay, you serious about what you're doing? I'm serious about what I got going on. Let's build together. What's the next level? What do we got to do? Smack comes to the table like, all right, what's up, cuz? Like, what do we got to do to get right and build? You want to build? I want to build. Let's go. Well, go look at his face when he told him that. That might be a sensitive topic then. That might be a sensitive subject. I can see how that could be a sensitive subject. T-Rail don't like people talking about his arm and stuff like. Everybody does have their sensitive subjects or topics that they don't want talked about. But right now, communication is everything. They have a great opportunity right now to build out of this. Like, all right, let's have this conversation. Let's have this conversation about the future of Back on Fig and what we want to do and where we want to go with this shit. No need for no lawyers. I don't really buy into that lawyer and this and that. You have put in the work here. You've put in time. You put in the work here. That you are a part of this. This is yours. You helped build this. We are partners. Let's go to the next level. Do you see them? Like, okay, I'm going to ask y'all an honest question. Have y'all seen progression? Have y'all seen progression? Have you seen the talent get better at whatever they are doing, whatever they're doing? Do you see, has there been progression? Whatever. Yo, Rios, my cousin case went great. I'm back with my daughter after 5 months of hell. Thank you for those words on the previous pod. Let's go. God is good all the time, man. God is good. You went through the struggle, you went through the hardships, but you look at what was on the other side of them hardships. You back with your daughter doing your thing, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to God. All glory to God. You did your thing, man. You did your thing. Good job. Your daughter is going to benefit from that hard work, that sweat equity that you put in. Shout out to you, man. Shout out. I know that struggle. I know that struggle, dude. It's an uncertainty. There's a portion of it that you don't know what the hell is going to happen. You know what you want to happen, but you are at the will of somebody else. Yeah, you're always at God's will, but people are in control of what you can do with your child, where you can be with your child. They have all the power, and a lot of the power is with the women. So shout out for you. Shout out to you for climbing that mountain and fighting that fight for your baby, man. Good shit to you, man. Good stuff, man. Praise to you, man. I'm going to just get in custody of your child when you haven't been able to see them. Oh, man. It's such a good feeling. It's such a good feeling. Now build out here, build that relationship, continue to be great. The work that you put in to get the custody, he said, what did he say? He says, this is, yo, Rios got my daughter 5 months of hell. Thank you for those words on the previous pod. Hey, man, 5 months. The work that you put in to get back in her life, continue to put that work in to be a great dad. Continue. T-Rail and Rios in the morning. Hey, man. And this is the other thing. This is the other thing. And this ain't about smack. This is about everybody. This is about everybody who's in this arena, who's doing this streaming, who's doing anything. I feel like I found my lane. I found my people. I had way bigger numbers, but I felt like I was doing something I didn't want to do. I didn't feel good about what I was doing. Now I feel good about my purpose, my drive, where I'm going. You got to be doing something on your own. You have to be building on your own. You have to have something going on outside of the main product. You have to be going live. You have to be getting better. You have to be gaining viewerships or gaining whatever attention that you, when you bring back to the pot, to the big table, you bring in all the shit that you've gained with you. It might be skills. You got better at this. You got better at that. But what are you doing outside of the main table? When the homies come together, it should be like, I'm bringing all of this with me too, y'all. It may not be as big as yours or as big as your following or what you did, but I've been working also. I've been putting in work also. Make sure that you are constantly working so when you do come to the table, you bring something to the table outside of just who you are. You have to. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. You got to do shit outside of the main event. You can't just show up to the boxing event. You can't just show up to the boxing match and fight without putting the training in. Because at that point, it's like, why do I choose you? Why you? People are losing views every day. That's okay. Lose your views. It's all good. Your message shouldn't change, though. Even if you do lose views. I lost a bunch of views. That shit don't affect me at all. Shit, I feel better. I'm happier. Because I feel like I'm doing what I want to do. If Smack hired a cameraman, a vlog, to just vlog him throughout the day or whatever, yeah, he would be popping. Smack is popping. Smack got a lot going on. He's around a lot of people. He's doing a lot of things. Smack got it going on, but it's just, are you, I don't want to say taking advantage of the situation, but maybe he doesn't want to. Who cares? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to say who cares. But my point is, this is to everybody. This is to me. This is to Manny. This is to Trey. This is to Pun, King, Tiny, Mac Wop, TF, T-Rail, Heather, whoever, Illa, Six, I'm just naming names. Whoever's involved, you got to be doing shit outside. Look at TF. TF is constantly working. Keem is doing his thing, his management stuff and his clothing line. Tiny is doing his comedy. Manny's doing his cooking. Trey's doing his working out. Like, you got to be doing shit outside of the main table. What is that called? The Knights of the Round Table? You just showing up like, what's up? We was here last time. I'm not saying that's what cousins do it, but I'm just saying, in general, I've seen people get comfortable. I think that was what can't even think of his damn name. I can't even think of his name right now. The dude that blew up Fair to Say. That's what he was complaining about. Dang it, can't think of his name. The rap report card. He was complaining that people weren't putting in enough work outside of the show. That's some real ass shit. That's real. What are you doing to boost this? What are you doing to bring back, to make this better? Yeah, that day in the life of Smack video did over 100K. You can't tell me that Smack don't got motion. Shh. Hosting concerts, hosting venues. Smack is that guy. Smack is that guy. Just got to take advantage of it. Just got to make it work. Bring that energy to Back on Fig, because I would hate to see Back on Fig not be Back on Fig. Like Smack and T-Real, that's Back on Fig. Everybody out here, like Los Angeles, it's a staple. You know what I mean? It's a staple. But sometimes you need to have conversations behind closed doors and say, hey, man, this is what we need. But there's a little professionalism that's needed. That could be missing. Professionalism can be something that is missing. That maybe I've noticed a little bit of professionalism. But what do we expect from these young men that are just figuring this shit out also? Maybe a little bit of more professionalism and going at it in a different way might help. Go at it in a professional energy. Like, hey, cuz this is professional, and I say cuz right away. Hey, let's sit down, let's have a meeting. This is what our numbers are when this is how this is. But what I've noticed is that when we do this, or when this person does this, or I've seen on these other channels that they've brought this into the picture and they're doing this and that. So if we do 3 reels and 2 shorts a day, and then we do a reaction video, boom, 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 we're going to garner this much, but we just got to do this for 3 months. But I need you to be invested. I need you to be just as invested as I am. For this to work and to get to where we want to go, this is what we need to do. Have a fucking PowerPoint, have a spreadsheet, an Excel. And if you can't do it, ChatGPT can do anything for you right now. Look, if you look at this, this can be us. This can be what we do. I'm not saying, I'm just saying professionalism. 607. Why you guys keep saying 607 What's up, baby? My car keys? Y'all keep saying 607 He gonna be with 607 He could do that on the side. Back on Fig is the base, is the foundation. You could do all the shit you want to do. That was the gripe with Stet. Stet, they were saying Stet wasn't doing anything outside of the Fair to Say. Like, you ain't got no motion outside this. And then as soon as he leaves FMW, then he pops on his own show, which was dope. Like, nigga, why you didn't do that while you was here? Why it gotta be a catastrophe for you to go and start your own shit and do your own shit? Think about it, y'all. Let's get some call-ins. Oh, shit, I missed them already. Damn, I missed the phone calls. Y'all didn't tell me y'all was calling, man. Dang it. Call in, please. Now call in and let's talk about it. My bad. Dang it. Damn, I missed a bunch of. My bad. My bad. Yeah, the entire room. The entire room was done by Stet. That's cool. That's dope. But you still have to build outside of it. Imagine if Stet had I can't remember people's names. Shit. What is the name? Not Third. Imagine if he had Third Law. I can't think of the other one. Imagine if he had Third Law going why he was unfair to say. Context matters. Imagine if he had Context Matters. Here we go. Damn, that fast I almost forgot to answer the phone. My bad, y'all. Hey, man, this is AM Wake Up Show. Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Caller, where you calling from and what's your name? But imagine if Stet was doing the Third Law and Context Matters, why he was unfair to say. That's big time. All right, caller, what's up, man? What's going down? Caller? Hold on 1 second. Let me see. You there? Uh-oh. For some reason, it's not going through to the roadcaster. What's up, though, caller? What's going down?
How you doing, Rio? This HB Leak from Florida.
What's going down with you, man?
How you doing? I kept spamming the reading thing about Smack because I feel them. I understand it's jokes and anything, but like you said, it's truth to every joke.
Right.
So Smack, I had a trouble with reading because my parents was working. My dad was on the road. He was a truck driver for 13 years. So I had a problem myself from all the way up to maybe to 7th to 8th grade. To I literally locked myself in a room and did it myself. Learn how to read and learn how to comprehension like words and stuff like that. So that's why I can feel his pain when he said when T-Rail told him because he kept saying about challenging him. So they were like, all right, let's challenge you then. You read the next topic. So when he told him,
shit, that was what the challenge. I've seen people talking about the challenge.
That's what I was trying to tell
oh
you.
Shit.
Go back to shame on you.
Oh,
yeah, not to cut you. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
When he said challenging him, he said about the reading part. So when he said that, I felt it as a person who had trouble with growing up with reading. I felt Smack then. That's when he was like, I hope you go to I hope you die and stuff like that. That's when his whole energy changed because everybody knows how Smack feel about that.
Yeah.
And T-Rail they keep joking about it. But it's really like you said about the arm thing. T-Rail don't like nobody joking about the arm. And Smack don't like nobody keep joking him about the reading. That's the problem.
Damn. I keep seeing people I keep seeing somebody saying the challenge him. I think I may have seen it on Instagram or maybe Yazzer saying T-Rail challenges Smack. I never looked at it though. I thought he challenged him in the aspect of hey man, I challenge you to whatever. I didn't know it was the challenge that he chose was reading. Yeah, that's kind of a low blow.
Yeah, it was like a low blow to Smack. Smack don't like that. So it was like a little joke about challenging him, and about the topics and everything. But him and T-Rail was going back about the, who can, he kept challenging him. So T-Rail was like, okay, well, if you feel like I'll keep challenging you, then read the next topic then. And
Damn.
Smack, that's when, if you look at it, his whole energy changed. From that point on, Smack he didn't agree. He didn't like that. He didn't even want to dap up AD's hand. AD tried to shake his head. He's like, nah, I don't want to shake your hand.
Oh,
and
shit.
I feel Smack, but Smack, I understand. He gotta grow his mind. If you don't want nobody to keep joking on him, prove him wrong. Go in there, do what you have to do to learn to read better. So when they try to pick at you with that, you won't feel bad. Because Smack older, he in his 40s, and you keep talking about he can't read to people, thousands and millions of people online, it's making him feel like he a dummy. So when you go out in the streets or go to the bike clubs and everything, they just picking on him probably about reading.
Right.
You never know. Because they not with Smack when he go to the fight club and stuff like that.
Ooh, like you bring up a good point. You know what I mean? Like you bring up a good point. Because
yes, sir. That's why I kept spamming it, because I feel it. I feel Smack. I can feel it in my soul, Rios. I feel it. Because I had problems with reading in the school. When teachers used to call me to read, I used to try to go to the bathroom. I used to have my head down. I used to get mad and call fix and get mad at the teacher because she trying to make me read in front of my class. I ain't want them to know I couldn't read at the time, but I was, I couldn't read.
Yeah.
Until I got to like 7th, 8th grade.
Yeah. And and I guess I haven't even really thought about that, like how that can really affect your psyche. You know what I mean? Because it's like people are doubting you. People are putting you down over something that like everybody else kind of got it, like riding a bike. Like you can't ride a bike. You can't, and it's something that people take for granted because we all do it. But I never put myself in the shoes of somebody who was struggling with that. That's a tough struggle.
Yes, sir.
Oh, shit.
Yes, sir.
I never really thought about that because so much is involved with reading and so much is involved with that. I never really put myself in that situation or put myself in those shoes. But now that you bring it up, like, damn, that shit is fucking tough. That's a tough situation.
That's tough. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So just imagine you 40-something years old and you around these other grown people who can read, and you got AD who can read just like nobody else. Pun can read, T-Rail, Duno can read, and
they keep bringing up.
It hurts. It hurts. I can feel it. I can feel his. When I say Rio, I can feel his pain as a 27-year-old man today who got 2 kids trying to teach my son how to read and do his math and stuff like that. I can feel it because sometimes I still have trouble telling my son. Sometimes I have to, read it in my head, then tell my son because sometimes I forget how to pronounce these words or something like that. So I can feel Smack when he say, "Man, I don't want to just stop talking about me reading." Y'all, everybody know, y'all already put me on, Front Street about my reading. Just stop it. Just stop it. That's why he don't never read no topics. You know what I'm saying? Like that and stuff like that. That's why his energy was kind of off on the Back on Field when they had I forgot his name. The rapper, I forgot his name. But the last one when they had the guest on there, his energy was off because it was really about that. And, you never know when he go home and how he talk to his girl. How that makes him feel. And how she telling him and stuff like that. That can crush a grown man. As a kid, it crushed me. So I can know it can crush a grown man at that age. You keep telling all these people you can't read.
Hey, man, if somebody said, "Oh, Rios is just realizing about illiteracy." No, I know about illiteracy, but people being illiterate, but I just never really put myself in that position to understand how at a disadvantage you are and like how you're hiding shit, how you have to hide and avoidance. Like that's a whole lifestyle of having to avoid something that's so damn common. It's something that's common that you do all day long. And when I was a kid, I remember one of our teammates was illiterate, but we didn't know until we went on a road trip to go run track. And he kept ordering the same thing from the restaurants. He was just like, "Oh, do they have do they have hot dog?" And we'd be like, "Yeah, I think they," but it was a couple restaurants that didn't have hot dogs. And my dad and our coach started realizing that he didn't know what was on the menu. So he was just ordering whatever he could order. And he was just ordering hot dogs or French fries. He's like, "You don't want nothing else? You don't want something for breakfast? You don't want something different for lunch?" And now that I think about it, that avoidance is you build up a whole character, a whole thing on how not to be or how to avoid. Damn, that shit's
I feel that. What you just said, I felt everything because that's exactly what I did in school. I created a character that I really wasn't as a bad kid because I couldn't read. Just think about that. I was bad in school because, not only because of that, it's because it was me. I want to take responsibility because I was bad in school and stuff like that. But that was one of the main things. I tell my mom today, as a 27-year-old adult, I told my mom today, like, "Mom, like, you was working, and I don't fault you for that because you had to provide for me, my sister, and my brother.
Right.
And my dad was on the road, truck driving. You know what I'm saying? So I can't blame. As I look back at it now, I can't blame him. But as a kid at the time, I did, and I just been a bad kid in school because I just needed somebody to help me with a little bit of help, and that was reading. And it took me summers to go in the room. I ain't gonna like stop going outside and just lock myself in a room and just read and read and read until my head start hurting, until I could be able to go to school and read out loud and not get picked on. Cause I used to, when you can't read in school, kids will pick on you.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Kids will pick on you, and that's what Smack feel. Smack feel like they picking on him because he can't read. So anytime they challenge him about reading anything, it go wild. Anything you ask about Smack with reading, it go wild. Smack can read, but he can't read with the best. He can't read to the level that he want to be on. And I feel him on.
But also when the pressure is on, like say if you're struggling, you're not good at something. Now you put me on the spot in front of 3,000 viewers. Now you put and now I'm nervous. Now I'm anxious. It's like, damn, you bring up a great point, man. Like I feel.
Yeah, man, I got chills on my body just talking about that because I can feel them. Even though T-Rail want him to put his energy more and back on Fig and not in the streets and stuff like that. I feel T-Rail with that. I feel everybody, the whole umbrella telling him like, hey, you need to do this because, like you said, he is a star. Smack is a star, and when Smack realized he can really take over, Not saying he can take over BOF.
Yeah,
he can be bigger than T-Rail, but Smack gotta realize that he can do that. But if you keep putting me down with this reading and making me feel like I'm just like nobody, like I'm a kid, because I don't know how to read with the best of y'all, like how they supposed to make a grown man feel?
That's tough. It's tough. Woo.
Yes, sir. That's all I had. Because I feel Smack, and like I got chills on my body right now. I'm not making this up. Like I feel Smack when he's saying that he don't like that. Like he said with T-Rail with the arms on, he don't like that. T-Rail like he get mad. He go at AD and do know about stop doing that. Like that's old. So that's what Smack basically said. Like man, like stop doing that to me. Like everybody knows my struggle. Stop putting me on Front Street like that about this reading. If you go back and look at Shame on You, soon as T-Rail told him, all right, let's go. I'm about to challenge you to read the next topic. His whole energy changed.
Shit.
And it's been like that. And that was what, Wednesday? So it's been like that ever since Friday.
Damn. And that and people saying, oh, he kind of look. He don't look the same. He don't look like he looked disheveled. He might be dealing with some shit. We never know. Like, hey, shit is, bro. I can't imagine being in life right now not being able to read like that. I just can't even. I can't even relate to that. But thank you, brother. I appreciate you for sharing that because you opened up a different thought, a different outlook on what's going on. I appreciate you, brother. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, shout out to him for teaching himself how to read. But damn.
Unknown caller.
Oh, shoot, somebody else. Damn. I wish my roadcaster was working. The AM Wake Up Show caller, what's going on? Oh, okay, I hear you.
What's up, Rios? This is Alberto.
What's going down? Now I got the roadcaster working. We good. Okay, now I got the calls and we good. Hey, this is the AM Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Caller, where you calling from and what's your name?
Alberto from Denver checking in.
What's going on, man? What's happening?
Chilling, man, chilling. I'm just trying to throw my little 2 cents in with the Smack subject. It's not. I mean, to me, looking in as a viewer or whatnot, it's not that he can't read.
Okay.
It's that T-Rail has told him more than once to put more effort into it. That it's not just showing up, taking a nap in the couch and waking up as soon as they turn on the camera, and that's what bothers him. Like, well, this is my show too, this and that, whatever. And it's like the guy that was saying that they challenged him to read in what's the Wednesday show where it's all of them?
Shame on you.
Wrong?
Shame on you. Oh, with
Shame on you.
Shame on you.
So they started the live, and he was asleep.
Oh,
he was
shit.
asleep in the couch, and they tried to wake him up like 2-3 times, and he wouldn't wake up. So they just started the thing, the show.
Yeah.
And he got mad. He got mad and he left, but he left his shoe, and AD started to interview his shoe.
Oh, shit.
That's basically that's basically where it all started. That's basically where it all started, and he doesn't put like he's. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's like the other guy was saying. Yeah, Smack is a star. When he's on, when he's all dudes go, he's a star. He's funny. He's into the subject, whatever. But if he's not, it's like last Friday there was this rapper there, and Sherelle and Heather were in the video, and they told Smack, "Why didn't you show up? We were invited." He's like, "I don't care about that video. That's not important to me." The rapper is right next to you.
Oh, shit.
The person you're interviewing is like, "Oh, whatever. That's not important to me. This and that." He was yawning, trying to wake up all the interview, and T-Rail told him, he's like, "Bro, if you can't hang, go ahead and take off. You're fine."
Oh, fuck. Like,
Oh,
okay,
no,
so
I'm okay.
I missed all that stuff. Like, okay, you giving me the actual factual. Okay, I didn't know all that was going on. I didn't know that took place. But yeah, damn.
Yeah, and that's the same day Heather said, "Well, you're sweeping at the motorcycle club. How come you're not sweeping here?" And I get that. Yeah, they're partners, but like Smack says, "Oh, it's my company too, this and that." I bet you. Well, I don't want to say I bet you like if I know, but the same efforts not being put into it in multiple ways. Let's say money wise, time wise, equipment wise, this and that. It's like it's not just showing up and doing it. You don't just show up and your stuff is ready. You know what I mean?
And that's
you gotta get it ready.
You got to get it ready, and that's what I was talking about. Like continuing to grow in your arena, wherever you at. Like, say if you're working, like if you're at your job, you say if you're a forklift driver or you're a technician. If you want to eventually get more money and you want to grow within the business, you can't just continue doing exactly what you're doing. You have to grow, as in I'm going to do what's up above. I'm going to learn what's above me so that I can get to that next level. But if you just continue, it's like. Go ahead.
If Smack says, "If I'm not here, it's all over. The show stops." Apparently, the show hasn't stopped because when he has his accident, the show kept on going. The days he doesn't show up, G Perico just did an awesome job with the music stream. He was mad because they didn't include him because of that.
Oh.
And he right away, he's like, "Oh, you didn't tell me this." He's like, "Smack, they told him," and he said, "No, because they didn't put him in the flyer."
Hey, that's cold because you leave room for somebody to slide right in and take your place, and they do it like that's why they say like in sports, right? Don't get injured. You better play through your injury because you give it somebody the next man up. Next man up
is ready to go.
They've been training. They've been doing all this. You think you so good? Wait, hold on. Check this out. Check this dude out. Hold on. Shit.
The next man up is almost praying for you to get hurt so he can go show what he can do. And G Perico was clowning too because he's good at picking at the back of your neck. He's like, yeah, we got the Muppets, the Crips here. They're gonna be taking over the show. This and that. It's over. He was adding more fuel to the fire.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
And G Perico is really good, and he's really good. He's got great characters. He's charismatic. He's funny. He's used to the camera. He's not intimidated by the moment. Like, you got to be careful with that shit, man.
That's just G Perico, okay? When Macwop and T-Rail, that's a crazy combination right there. Macwop and T-Rail.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to say, "Oh, get rid of Mac." No, I'm not saying that. But bro, if you really love your company, as you say that much, show the effort into it.
Right.
Because on Friday, like I said, he was saying all that and acting crazy with his shoes off and in the interview and everything. Yeah, you got to get comfortable and this and that, but you got to show a little bit of effort, professionalism into it. T-Row asked me, like, what's wrong? Why you tired this and that? Oh, we were at the strip club till 6 in the morning because there was his vice president's birthday from the motorcycle club, this and that. Again, he probably will see and think, oh, I could do whatever I want. But then again, oh, well, there's that, like, you're showing up half-assed to work, basically.
You dropping facts and you bringing the information that I did not have. Like, I'm glad that you actually called in. I'm glad that this phone call, because it's giving me context to what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, damn. And that you can't leave a door open for somebody to slide in and take your position. You can't, because then you give everybody else the opportunity to see the different dynamics.
And let me throw my last 2 cents in so I can get off the line. Yesterday, Keem said something key in the Apollo. He's like, don't come up with this stuff where you can't read because you're reading the chats, the comments on the live as they go, and the chats on the comments, they're moving quick.
Oh shit!
Even sometimes when we're typing in whatever copies in the chat or whatever, the thing is moving, and he catches everything. And when Keem said that yesterday, I said, you know what? He's right, because the chat is moving. It's moving quick, and Smack be catching the shit they be talking about him. Or hey, how come you don't read that? They're talking about you. You don't read that. So he can read. It's just he chooses if he wants to or not.
Hey,
so
I'm just saying, Smack has star power. He's a celebrity. Like, there's nothing stopping him.
He's got it
from starting his own, like having his own page. I bet you if I go to his YouTube page, I guarantee 100% he has more subscribers than me, and he's not really even going live or doing anything like that on his page.
And he's not going live. Yeah.
I would like. Live. He's not. You gotta appreciate it.
If he was sorry to cut you off, if he was really doing what he was supposed to with his phone, going on YouTube, he'd probably be able to say, man, I make more money on my live by myself a couple of times here and then than coming back on the Fig or wherever. But he just chooses not to do it.
Yeah, but then on top of that, this might be a good thing. Get them back to ground zero, and they build out of this. Like, hey, let's take this shit serious. Let's build, because back on Fig is a staple, and they are cracking. But let's just take it serious. All right, man. I'm gonna take the next call. Thank you for calling, brother. I appreciate you. Blessings to you and your family.
All right, man.
All right, this is the AM Wake Up Show. Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world. Craig, caller, where you calling from? What's your name?
My name is Rockman, and I'm calling in from Tacoma, Washington.
What's going down? Washington in the house. What's happening?
Come on, man.
What's the business?
I just wanted to tune in on this Smack game.
Okay.
So I just want to know, is it wrong to speak about how much money you made on stream? T-Rail went on stream and said that he made 16 bands with G Perico. Is that out of line to put how much you made on the stream? And then also with them saying that, you know, Smack is the boss and shit like that, is it wrong for him not to get a pay cut of that?
Wait. So we got two things going on. So first, he said they made 16,000 on they live, him and G Perico?
Yeah, the G Perico stream, T-Rail said that for those 16 hours that they was on stream, that they made 16 bands.
Oh, they were on stream for 16 hours?
They did two 8-hour podcasts.
What? Was that the music podcast? Was that the music stream?
Yeah,
where they had?
Yeah, that was the music podcast. And then the next stream, T-Rail and Smack was beefing. So that's what I was saying. Was that the camel's straw that was being broken?
The straw that broke the camel's back? Like throwing numbers? Sir. I don't think it's wrong to throw numbers out there. Like shit, it's just a fact. Like shit, we made 16 bands. That's just a fact of like, he's flossing maybe like, hey man, like just so you know, I made this much money when you wasn't here. I don't know, like, I don't know, man.
Right, but then this is where it comes in at. So as me as a viewer Smack says that he's the owner of Back on Fig. T-Rail says it himself. So is it not wrong for him to get some of that chili?
Well,
In
if
your
you
perspective, in your eyes.
yeah, if you're actually a co-owner, if you're a partner of the product, if this is your business, just so say we got a t-shirt company and you go to a festival that I'm out of town at, right? Like, and I can't make it to the event, and I sell a shit ton of t-shirts and I make 100,000 at the event. We made $100,000. Our company, our business made $100,000. However you got that shit split up or however you have the money going back into the pot, that's for us. That's what we did. Like, just because I was out there, you weren't there doesn't mean that, but that's if that's really how it's set up. Is it set up in that professional manner? Like, where it's like, hey man, whatever we do on this page, on this Back on Fig page, we split up and we give here, we give dividends here. And this is how we drop 15% of whatever is made goes back into the pot. 10% goes to you, 10% goes to my pocket. And then we do what, like, I don't know. I don't know what's set up, but in a very professional business first, that's our money. Like, we're business partners. We're not co-workers. You're not getting paid overtime, and then I'm not. We're not co-workers. We're not peers. Like, we own this together. That's if that's what it's like. I don't know if it's like that. Because if it was like that,
yes, sir. And
if it was like that, he would have said, Nick, like he would have said, we as a whole, look, we made 16K when you wasn't here. And if that was like, look, and if that was my business, I'd be like, shit, we need to do that shit again.
right,
let's run that shit.
Hell yeah, you need to do it again.
I wouldn't get mad. I would be like, nigga, run that back. Y'all did 2 8 hours? Y'all think y'all could do that every week? Because that's money in my pocket. If when I'm on live and we only making 4, and then when you did that, you made 16, when can we run that shit back? Because that's money in my pocket. Because this is our business. That's making our business successful.
Right. That's the one question I had to ask you, Rios. You answered that to the T. I appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure, man. Have a good one. Blessings to you and your family, man. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. I didn't think it was going to lead into all this, but it did. So clearly it's a touchy subject. It's something that people want to talk about. And the fact that people are so invested in this shit, that people do want to talk about, that people are invested, that shows how important Smack is. That shows how much he brings to the table. The fact that people are talking and bringing it up and they're so invested in what's going on with Smack Back on Fig, that means he brings a lot to the table. People care. All right, man, this is Coffee with Rios, the AM Wake Up Show, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world. What's going on? Where you calling from, caller? What's your name?
Rio, what's the deal?
What's going down?
What's the deal, bro? Calling in from Long Beach. They call me YB.
Hey, let's go. What's happening? What's going down, man? Long Beach in the building,
good?
man.
Yes, sir. I want to speak on the Smack situation. I ain't going to do too much on Smack. I know everybody's been speaking on Smack, but I just think it's a couple things, right?
Hey, hold on real quick. Whoever's calling from Beverly Hills, call in again after this caller. I keep sending you to voicemail because I'm on the line while you keep calling. Canada and Beverly Hills. So call back after this, and then I'll take up your calls. I got Canada and I got Beverly Hills, and then I'm going to switch subjects because this is some shit y'all want to talk about. So let's go. I got you, man. Let's go, brother. Long Beach in the building. What's happening?
Yeah. Yes, sir. So, yeah, I just think it's a few things, right? I just think that all this shit's getting piled on Smack. If you notice, this has been bubbling up. This ain't just like a one episode type thing. I think it all started with the indictment with the Hoovers. We're not gonna speak too much on that, but people were playing with Smack, saying that had something to do with Smack speaking to Karen Bass. And I think after that, Smack was a little fed up. He started talking to T-Rail, talking about stop playing with me, stop playing with my name. I'm out here in these streets. You can't be putting these narratives on me that could get me hurt. So I think that was the boiling point, and then all this stuff has just kind of been adding on top of it. But honestly, I think it's a little bit of a play. I think they're going to be all right. I think it's all going to work out. But, yeah, it does seem like Smack's a little fed up with T-Rail and Heather, to be honest. I think it's a combination of those both things.
It's a combination of both. Yes, I agree. But the silver lining is that it's not too late. Like it ain't over. Like this shit ain't over.
Right.
Like
it
they
ain't
brothers,
over. Yeah.
and they can build out from here. Like just have that serious conversation and build out. And it's all about progressing and being more productive. Like I see Smack and T-Rail going on and doing even greater things, but they just got to get on the same page. Communication is everything. And I don't know exactly what would fix it. I don't even know if this is real. I don't even know if this is just content.
Yeah.
I actually don't know. But what it does for me is
no one knows.
It brings up a fact that this is not just something that they're dealing with. This is life. Like this is a lot of people are dealing with the same shit. Like this is a situation and this is a topic that can flow into other people's lives. And they can be like, I relate to that because it is. Just like the dude called in and was saying he feels Smack is upset because of such and such or this and that. So you just got to continue to work. No matter what, you got to continue to work, and communication is everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and this podcast shit only been going on for what, 3 years? I mean, they've been knowing each other 25 plus years. I don't think they're gonna throw away their friendship and their brothership over a podcast that's been running 3 years, right? Like they've been knowing each other, their families know each other. I mean, it ain't worth throwing away your friendship over a beef on a podcast. That's just my opinion.
Right. Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Like this shit is all WWE, man. To be honest, like motherfuckers be on here running plays, doing shit for views. Who knows? This could be just to spike up their views. They got a Friday show, they got the Wednesday show today. Like this is all stuff that obviously is gonna spike the viewership. So I don't put too much into it. Obviously there is some reality in it, there's some real shit that's obviously going on, but I think they're gonna be all right. Smack gonna be back next week. They're gonna laugh about it. They're gonna joke, and then it's gonna be regular scheduled programming.
That's what I'm praying for. That's what I want. At the end of the day, that's what I want. Build what was Biden saying? Build back better.
Right. Exactly. They're gonna be all right.
Build back better, man. Build back better. That'd be good. It's a hot topic. Back on Fig is a major topic, man. From what I see, how the calls is coming in, it's a hot topic. Shit. Didn't know it was gonna be like this. All right, man. Have a good one. I'm gonna take the next call. Blessings to you and your family.
All right, appreciate you.
This is the AM Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world. Craig, caller, where you calling from? What's your name? Oh shoot, damn! I had him. I had the call. I finally got Canada on the line. I finally had the call on the line. You finally got through. So Canada, Beverly Hills, Denver, and New Orleans. Keep calling, man. Call back in. But
unknown caller.
Oh shit, I was just about to go to the next one. Caller, this is where you calling from? What's your name, man? This is the AM Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. What's going down?
Yeah, my bad, bro. I'm sorry I hung up, but I'm calling from Toronto. What you guys dealing with?
What's going down, man? You know, we just chilling, hanging out, talking, trying to get to some common ground, talking about some shit that's relevant to people. You know, people saying we being gossipy, talking about what man got going on, but it's relevant to what's happening, man. And people are invested and they want to talk about it. So let's talk about it.
I feel you. I'm trying to talk about Smack, man.
Let's go.
You guys need to start playing with his name, man. You guys need to stop making him the butt of the joke. So after every day playing defense, after a while you get fed up, bro. And you get cheesed. And then the smallest things will piss you off. That's common sense. Everyone's human. Everyone has feelings. No one's a fucking robot. If I'm the butt of the joke every single fucking day and I have to defend myself every single fucking day, that's the issue. And the other thing is T-Rail started the show with Smack. Heather joined in after. But the issue with T-Rail, there's a conflict of interest.
Okay.
Between T-Rail, between Smack and Heather. The conversation started off between Smack and T-Rail. And then all of a sudden it was talking about, there's shit on the wall, or someone needs to clean up shit, or this place is dirty. Fine. But why is that conversation having with the talent? If you guys own it and it's the buildings with T-Rail and Heather, why is Smack having a conversation about that?
That's a great point.
If it's
That's a
about
good
background
point.
fake, yeah, I agree. They could talk about background fake. But if you're telling about me, oh, the toilet's dirty, bro, I work. The toilet is dirty. That's not my fucking problem. I don't get paid for that.
Right. Right.
And if it's my company, okay, then we can have a conversation. Oh, let's hire some people to clean this. Don't tell me to clean it.
But I think T-Rail squashed that. He was like, nah, man, that's not what the talent, or that's not what somebody does.
But
that's not what they do. You hire somebody to do that.
I
That's
know.
not his building. So
But-
he tried to clean it up, but
the
fact
is,
that she said that.
But the issue is that conversation was had, and the fact that T-Rail should have been saying, "Hey, no, stop that right away. No one's cleaning it. Let's figure out. Let's hire some people to clean it, and it's not even bringing up this noise to smack."
Yeah.
That's how I felt, and it's not just that situation. It's just every single. I feel like every podcast this guy is on, there's always a joke thrown at him. Either he's like he can't fucking read, he's fucking slow, or some bullshit, or about his wife, or it's like, oh, what the fuck did you do last weekend, bro? I seen you on live and shit, bro. Like having a conversation. Like, why am I the topic of discussion every single time?
Every time. So let me ask you
So
this: Have
that's
you
why I
ever
feel like-
been in a situation where you've seen or been at school or around friends where there is somebody who is always the butt of the jokes, and then they just finally get fed up and they blow
you
up?
always
I've seen it.
You always have that one homie when shorties come around. Shit, who the fuck is this guy now? I didn't seen him. Who the fuck is he, bro? Trying to act all cool and shit, and that's how
shit.
I feel. What happens when the conversation is on camera and not on camera? Because Smack is like, yo, you guys talk to me normally, bro.
Why are we doing this with the, why you switching it up when the
camera?
cameras is on? Why are you switching it up when we
Exactly
when we live?
Exactly. Why all of a sudden you guys are different on me right now? And I have to and I'm joking around. I have to defend myself with all these stupid jokes like I'm a fucking idiot. And now everyone's looking at me like, yeah, this nigga's slow. And that's what the image of that people have of Smack. Why? It's not like we came up with that idea. That idea was given to us by who? Your homies that you podcast with. And that's the issue that Smack is having, is that he's trying to change his image. And that's why I feel like ever since he got married and he's been trying to take his shit serious, he's been trying to change his image. And actually trying to fucking read what people are saying and all that bullshit. But these people are not having it.
Damn.
They still think he's that little joke.
Well,
we
and that's
can
the
make fun
thing.
of him, or it could be a little segment.
Sometimes people will treat you as what they knew you to be or what they've seen you to be, and aren't treating you as what you are now. Like where there's growth or where you've changed. They're like, I know who you are. You this cat. I seen you at this point. And sometimes that's a hard image to shake around the people that love you or the people that are closest to you. Sometimes it's hard to shake that image.
But
you got to walk the walk.
And if you take,
you could talk, you could request,
know,
you could do this, you could demand. But if you're not walking the walk to where it's making people,
I agree,
to actually treat you differently,
and it's not like
it's an uphill battle.
And I agree on that. And Smack as well. He is trying. I'm not telling him like he's putting the same effort as fucking T-Rail is on what he's doing, but he is trying. But don't fucking let him be who he is. Figure it out, bounce off the ideas off him, but don't make him seem like I'm a fucking joke.
Yeah, because
guess
what?
The issue.
And the thing is, like, we might be acting like, oh, this is just sensitive or whatever, but I guarantee you, any of us, any of my people, my brothers, whatever, if we come around and you keep joking and you crossing the line constantly, it's about to be a problem. So I don't want to say that it's emotional or like no weenie shit, because I know absolutely for a fact each one of us would have set some shit up, would have flipped some shit upside down over, you ain't gonna keep playing with my name, you ain't gonna disrespect, over a lot less.
Facts.
We would trip over less.
I agree.
So I'm not tripping. I'm not judging and saying like, oh shit, this is sensitive or emotional, because I know us, we've tripped over way less. Way less.
You looked at me weird, and I was already pissed off, and you looked at me weird. I'm on it now. And I understand that, but the issue is they're not having it. And that's why I understand why Smack is getting pissed off. And the whole conflict of interest. If you're telling me, oh yeah, that you made 16 bands on that episode, how the fuck am I not touching no money out of that? Even though I'm not there. How am I not getting any money out of that? And that's the issue of a conflict of interest. Who is getting paid and how is the money getting broken down? And
Yeah.
that's why I believe Smack's like, yeah, I'm gonna speak to these lawyers and all that, because he's starting to realize, like, yo, I have no say in this shit.
Yeah,
And
but
even if
that's
I'm not,
but
I
who's,
have no say.
you have
and I
no
have no
say.
pull.
You have no pull, but that's whose fault is that? That you've been doing this, and I
It's
don't
his
want to say
fault
that
as
this is
well.
the situation. I don't want to say this is the case, but this is the situation that you built for yourself. You can't say, "Oh, I don't like this
I know,
relationship," but this is the relationship that you've set up. But I appreciate you, brother. I'm gonna take the
And
next
it's not
call.
like-
Shout out to Canada. Shout out to you. All
All right.
love, blessings to you and your family, brother. Have a good one.
Respect.
Hey, this is the AM Wake Up Show. Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world. Craig, caller, where you calling from? And what's your name?
I'm calling from Albany, New York, man. Yo, this dumb high.
What's going down? What's happening with you?
Man?
What's happening, man? What's the business? What's going down with you?
Yo, man, I've been following the show for years, man. I fuck with y'all, though, man.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to New York. Shout out to you, man. We all the way on the other coast right now. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for engaging in what we got going on right now, man. Appreciate you. What you want to talk about? What's on your mind?
Man, Smack, man. I fuck with Smack though, but Smack though, he don't be consistent enough.
Okay.
And he doesn't do enough for the show with all the fuck the sponsors and all that type of stuff. You can't be doing that, man. You can't be saying that stuff.
Right. No, you're right.
No,
you're right. But at some point you have to. But at some point you have to set a standard. But you have to set a standard like, hey, this is how we operate. This is protocol.
Yeah.
Is there a protocol and standard that's set? So like, hey, this is what we don't do. This is what we can't do because this hurts versus helps. So I don't know. You know what I mean? But you're right. You got to have a certain professionalism about you.
No, I mean, so I'm like, I fuck with Smack though, but if you were the boss though, like if Heather say, yo, the bathrooms are dirty and this and that, I understand though, y'all should be paying a cleaner, but if you a boss, you could do that too sometimes.
Right.
That's if you a boss, but Smack act like he's a boss, but then he plays the victim and be like, yo, like nah, Smack, you can't be sleeping on the couches. You can't be doing certain things at times. Like, yo, Smack, man, you can't be doing that though. But Smack is a star. Smack,
He is. He
Smack
is
the OGP of the show.
100%. 100%. I agree. He's a star. He's got star power. He's a celebrity. He's got motion. He's got it going on. I would think it would be a horrible fumble if this did not work out. It would be a fumble if this didn't work out. It'd be a turnover on downs, man.
But no, I mean, but we all know that this ain't gonna happen. It's all a play. Like, no, I mean, Smack and T-Rail, everybody. He is back on Fig, that they all family and stuff though. And Smack know I'm damn well he don't even have no damn lawyer. So God, so like, cut it out, Smack. He's got no lawyer.
Hey, he got a lawyer on retainment. He got a lawyer on retainment, man. What you? He's on retainment. What you talking about? That's the next level of retain. He got it on retainment. This shit is contained and on containment. How I got this lawyer retained, homie.
Man, but Rios, man, yo, peace, man. Good look though. I love the show, man. So now, I mean, salute.
Hey, salute to you, man. Blessings to you and your family, man. Get out there, do it. Be a blessing for somebody else out there in the world, man. Continue to be great. All love to you and your family. Shout out to New York in the building, the other coast. We love y'all, man. Have a good one.
All right, peace.
Man, we getting calls on calls on calls. Oh man, that fool said nah rule. What Trey said, that's nah rule. Okay, DMX. And he gang banging on breakfast. Dude, this is taking up so much time. So much time. But that's what y'all want to talk about. That's what we was talking about. So word is bond. What's the deal? What's the knowledge? What's the knowledge? Knowledge bone. What's the science? But we moving on to some other shit, man. Remember, just secure your position. Appreciate your position. Appreciate where you're at. Put in the work. Maintain what you got. You can't just buy a house and then just let the shit go to hell. You gotta have maintenance. You gotta maintain. There has to be maintenance done on the house. Your car, there has to be maintenance. You have to maintain and even maybe put in some modifications on the shit. You can't buy a house and then just let it go to shit. That's the message of today before we got into the smack stuff was taking ownership of your position and not taking it for granted. What you have, what you own, take care of it and maintain that shit. Caller, this is the AM Wake Up Show. Coffee with Rios, the number one morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Caller, where you calling from and what is your name?
Cali Bags.
Hey!
Indiana, man.
What's going on, man? Cali Bags in the building. What's happening with you, man?
What's the word, Rios?
What's going on, man?
I want to call in. Right? Because not really to, like, just keep dwelling on that topic type shit, but I just want to, like, challenge you real quick, right? Because you was kind of, like, coping with that nigga about, like, being slow and shit and growing up slow. And, I feel like you was letting him get that shit off too well, because, like, I don't know, like.
Okay, wait. So start with
slow,
with the smack not reading or with the caller not being able to read. Which one?
Yeah. No, not the caller, not towards the caller. This ain't like
okay.
No, like towards the caller, but like how like smack not being able to read and shit.
Yeah.
Man, we just last week was talking about that Rico that got going on out there.
Mm-hmm.
And he been glorifying that same shit since he been on the platform. So if you could, like, you know, brag about or glorify this about making chili off of this, like, you can't really, like, let a nigga use being slow as an excuse when it's time for, like, other shit, like real shit going on, you know?
Okay, so what you're saying is because of his past and what he did in his past, we can't let what is the current moment affect how we think about him?
No, I'm just saying, yeah, exactly. Like his past, we can't let it affect how we was going, because niggas, we grown.
Yeah.
You know?
And
like
so he said he was glorifying his past, also like glorifying it and
yeah, you glorifying the street shit, having girls on feed, and now you feel me, you got in a relationship, so now you coming on, when you missing shows, you coming back and you branding yourself as a father or a stepfather now, and et cetera, et cetera. So like, how long can we, like, we can't keep using him being slow, or we thinking he's slow as an excuse for, like, shit that, you know, people might feel like he lacking in.
So I don't think the excuse was that he was slow. I think what the point that he brought up was he was getting mad because that he was affected because he couldn't read, and that was a joke that was brought up. You know what I mean? And then the young man calling in saying how he relates to that and just trying to tell us, hey, when you can't read and somebody keeps bringing that shit up and joking about you, that shit hurts. And he was just bringing up his situation and he was relating to what was happening with Smack. I don't think he was using it as an excuse for anything that he's got going on. Like, you can't use anything as a crutch. You can't use this shit as a crutch no longer these days. Like, we have every opportunity to be successful, every opportunity to learn, to be better, to get better at whatever. I don't think he was using that as an excuse or giving him an out. He was just saying, like, I think this is what pissed him off and this is what started that shit. That was his opinion. That was his outlook on it. I don't think I was letting him off the hook about it. I was just letting him give his opinion on what he thought started the first transgressions and, like, what was going on.
Word, okay. Yeah, that makes sense for sure.
Because you don't know how shit affects nobody. But you better get on your game. And that's what I'm saying. Own your position.
Exactly. Like,
and maintain your position. Like, you can't you can't be the nigga on the block just by being, I'm the nigga on the block and I don't gotta fight for this shit. No, somebody's gonna challenge you. Somebody's gonna challenge you for your position, for your territory. Like, nah, I'm doing this over here now. But if you the guy on the block, you got to go defend that. You got to go fight for that. You can't just say this is my block and don't think nobody's going to challenge, or you ain't going to have to work to maintain it. That's what I'm saying, the maintenance.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Sierra because she said it. She's like, man, no matter what the opinion is, as long as everybody in here like taking their own advice and shit, and like within our personal lives, and like whatever we got to say about the next nigga, you know, we ain't making sure we practicing what we preach. You know,
Exactly.
The bigger picture of what's going.
What do they say? Don't throw stones in the glass house. The first one without sin, throw the first stone. Oh, okay. Hopefully,
calling the kettle black and shit, you know.
The pot called the kettle black. Hopefully, you putting that shit into your life also. You know what I mean? Like these people, like, yeah, you talking a lot, you talking the talk, but hopefully you also walking the walk, and you're not just judging and basing shit on this person. You're not doing it in your own life. But I really do think that everything is fine. Everything's gonna be all right. But I think it just brings up a good scenario for us to talk about, because I see a lot of people get comfortable in life and not fight for what's theirs. I see men lose their women all the time because they get comfortable and mundane and stop dating their wife, or they stop treating their wife like she's a 10. She was a 10 when you met her, but now you're used to her. Guess what? It's other niggas out there that think she's a 10 and it's gonna treat her like a 10 for about gonna treat her like a 10 for about 2 weeks. But that 2 weeks caught her slipping.
That's all she needs, boy. Gone.
All it'll take is 2 weeks of being treated like a dime. But you forget that every man's trash is another person's treasure. Is another man's treasure. You have to treasure what you have. What is in your life? Make sure you're giving it attention. Make sure you're taking care of that shit. Because somebody else will fake the funk, and your woman or whoever it is will believe everything they saying just because of the lack of what you're doing. She is such a lack of being taken care of or being catered to, that the first nigga that come along paying her 100% attention on some fake shit, like, girl, you the queen of my dreams. You been on the mountaintop when I was up there. Here I come. What we do? And do that for 2 weeks, smash, and then it's over. But you lost to a liar because you ain't doing no work at home.
Exactly. And that's all, you know, that's all that's going on right now. So, but yeah, I just wanted to call in, bro, so to, you know.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. Shout out to you for calling in, man. Thank you for calling. Blessings to you and your family. This is an OG original of the Ghetto Cafe. Started from the beginning and now we're here. You know what I mean? Started from the beginning and now we're here. Cali Bags has been here from the beginning. He is the what was that shit called that we was doing the music? He's the king of the music shit. He done whooped everybody's ass. He got the crown.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Cali Bags in the building, man. Shout out to you. I see you, cuz. Let's go. Have a blessed day. Be great.
Let's do it.
And get out there and be a blessing for somebody else, man. Blessings to you and your family. And it's all love all the time, man. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. Love. God bless. All right.
Damn, this morning turned into whatever this morning is. It turned into whatever this morning is. This is what it is. Let's move forward, man. Let's move forward to the next subject. I was watching Apollo last night. Oh my God, here, dang it. I can't even move to the next subject. This is the AM Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Caller, where you calling from and what's your name? This is like a real life ass radio show this morning. I keep saying cuz, my bad. I need to stop saying cuz, my bad.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. What's up, man? Where you calling from and what's your name?
Good, bro. It's Z, bro. I'm calling from West LA, bro.
Hey, what's going down, man? What's happening with you?
Venice District.
Let's go.
Good, bro. What's going on with you?
Shit, you know, just up in
I
here.
my opinion on this, bro.
Yeah, go ahead. Like, everybody's feeling this topic. Everybody has something to say. You know what I mean? What is your outlook? What's your angle on it?
Pretty much, bro. I feel like Smack, he hasn't put enough work. Like, bro, literally just pulls up. Like, remember when Beezy came on there, and Smack was just chilling, bro. Like, not asking no questions. He don't do no research on the guests that are coming in. And T-Rail kind of just feels bad for him, bro. He's just paying him because I feel like that's his day uno, and he kind of did start it up in the beginning with him. But if you really take everything into consideration, like as far as who pays for the building, who's paying for all this shit. He's too entitled, bro. Smack don't do shit to be feeling like he deserves all this money. And then calling Heather a two is out of line, bro.
Well, didn't his wife or whoever get called a number also?
No, well, so pretty much,
Like he said, your girl is this is a 5, and then Smack was like, your girl's a 2, or something. Like they was bagging. You know what I mean? Like they was bagging, going back and forth. They bag. That's what they do. But
yeah,
it might.
If it's bagging, it's cool. If it's bagging, it's cool. But if it looks like there's underlying animosity between two homies, then it's weird.
Yeah.
Why do it always look like why on camera does it always look like there's animosity between them two? You know what I mean? Especially between Heather and Smack. That's where I really think it's stemming from. I think it's all this other shit, like when T-Rail said, "Who's in your ear?" I feel like on some like real pillow talking shit, like I feel like Heather and T-Rail be pillow talking, but not even on some like just on some couple shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then Smack gonna come up in the topic because he's, you know what I mean? He's part of the show, but he's not putting in no work, and he expects all this money. He be talking too much shit, bro.
But isn't that his business? Didn't he help build Back on Fig? Like maybe things are being paid out of what Back on Fig makes. I don't know.
I wouldn't even say he helped build Back on Fig just because you were the fucking. He did exactly what he did with Schoolboy Q on Back on Fig. He was just kind of like the nigga that was there. Like he don't have no real role. Like it's not like Smack is.
No, I got it. So I'm gonna have to disagree with you there because you
What's his role?
You selling him short.
Smack's role then, Rios?
Smack's role, how they built it up. So here we go. So how they built up Back on Fig. Smack was garnering a lot of attention, a lot of comedy relief, a lot of energy, a lot of charismatic character, loud, laughing, bagging, joking. And he helped build it. Like there's no way you can say that without Smack, Back on Fig is where it's at today. Smack was a part of the beginning. Like he had to be there for it to be what it is right now.
Because bro got slapped. He got slapped in the beginning. You know what I mean? I remember when Tiny jumped up on him. Yeah, you're right. Like Smack is good for the antics. That's why I'm saying you need to keep him there. But he don't need to be a part of every single show. Like when there's serious guests on, like when Big Sad and all these people come up there, and you can't offer no real input. Like you kind of like sit this one out, Playboy. Like we gonna bring you back when it's time for that stupid ass smarter than a fifth grader shit.
But so you don't think there's no value to like? What about if? Okay, so let me ask you this. So what if it was T-Rail and Smack did their thing on Monday, and then or whatever the interviews that he just you just want him to sit out of the interviews, but don't you still want him to be on live with T-Rail?
What the fuck do we need? Sorry for cussing, man.
No, it's all good.
What do we need Smack there looking there with his snazzle tooth? Look at him. He just sitting there nasty as hell. He just sitting there dirty as hell. And then he looking mad. Like, remember when old boy came up in there the other day? And he was like, I don't know him. He got nothing to do with me.
Oh, he talking about but yeah, okay, so I give you that. So, okay, let's get rid of, like, okay, Smack sit out the interviews. Okay, for sure. But
Smack don't need to be there for everything. That's all I'm saying. Smack is good. We love Smack. The community, we love Smack. Smack is funny. He's like, you know what I mean? Bring him when it's time for, like, the antics, like the drinking show. Like, that's cool, I guess, for the people that watch it. But when it comes to like the serious thing, like bro, why is Smack here? Because like Smack is offering no input. Like we can fill that seat in with someone like Tiny or like someone like yourself even. You know what I mean? Like niggas don't want to see Smack sitting up there doing nothing.
But like, that's the thing is that's what built Back on Fig. What you're saying that people don't want to see is what built Back on Fig. You're saying people don't want to see that, but that's what got Back on Fig to where it's at. T-Rail and Smack. That energy, those two dudes together. Like, I don't want to say that he don't bring anything because I think Smack has, he holds his ground on there when it's them two. Like, at least when it's just them two, like, he is Back on Fig. I don't know if I don't watch it enough or if I don't pay attention enough. You may have more input or insight on it. But they like.
I like you. All right, look. As far as finances, as far as all the money, like Smack should not like when people. I don't understand how people think he's entitled to the $16,000 when Smack wasn't even on the stream. Like, bro, just because you're a co-host on the stream doesn't mean you're entitled to all this money and all these like meetups and all this shit. Like Smack thinks he's like, bro, I get it. Like he was there in the beginning when it was first, when it first shot up. You know what I mean? When it first started up. But like, if G Perico and Smack got a whole fucking 16-hour stream, you know what I mean? Like, bro, why would Smack deserve any of them dollars? He's feeling some type of way. I'm telling you, like, and I want to be involved in everything. He's like, ain't that about a bitch? Y'all didn't tell me. Like, bro, why niggas, no one's gonna tell you shit if you just gonna sit there and act like a weirdo all day. Like, I love Smack, but he just been acting weird lately.
But look, maybe what we know, maybe what we've been told is not the truth, or maybe what we've seen is not what it is. Because I think, like, if I was a business owner, a co-owner of a business, I wouldn't be mad about making $16,000 when I wasn't there. Like, shit, I didn't have to do nothing, and we made $16,000 for sure. Okay, because that's.
Are you calling Smack? Whoa, are you calling Smack a business owner? You're calling Smack a business owner?
If it is what he says, if it is that's back on Fig, is both of theirs. If he's saying that, it's both of theirs. But what's being revealed, what I'm saying is, what's being revealed is that's not the fact.
You know in your mind, Rios, that T-Rail. First of all, that building has been there before. That's all a header shit, but we're not even going to get into that. That's all header shit. But like that building has been there since before Smack has ever been even a thing around there, bro. So it's like, Smack, you got to put in a lot more effort, a lot more work into like show us that like you really like dig this podcast shit. Because in the beginning it was cool, it was funny. He had more energy, but now Smack be pulling up to the show like hungover, looking dead, like 40 years old and just dead. Like, bro, take your ass to the back, go sleep. How you be starting the show? They started a live twice, and Smack is knocked out on the couch. Just knocked out, nigga. Come on, bro.
I get it. I understand what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. But shouldn't it be okay? So why is that? So okay, let's give it. Why should there, if there's no standard, if there's no protocol, and I'm allowed to do this, like I'm going to do what I'm allowed to do. This is what has been set up. It's not where I have to be. There's nothing demanded of me. There's no demand. But that's what I'm saying. If you guys feel that way, or if they feel this way, then make a demand. Like if we want this to continue, if we want this to build and to be better, this is the protocol, this is the standard, and this is what has to be done. Other than that, we can't do that. We can't be unprofessional. Sometimes you got to set a standard for yourself.
Are there contracts involved?
I have no idea.
Are there contracts involved?
I don't know.
Okay, so if you don't, so then why? So if there's no contracts involved, then he is, as far as we know, T-Rail is the owner of that building. He said it himself. I own this building. It's my job. So T-Rail, Smack don't feel like it's his job to be, like, you know what I mean? Like, I get it. Like, Heather telling him to sweep the grounds was crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he should have been like, what the fuck you talking about? Like, nigga, hire a custodian if you need somebody to sweep these grounds. I came here to pod. I didn't come here to sweep. You know what I mean? Like, there's things he could have said around that, but Smack isn't like the most, they're always challenging him. That's true. Like, you feel me? Like, T-Rail is always challenging him just to see where his head is at, because lately it feels like his head is not in the game. You feel me? It feels like Smack's kind of just sitting around waiting to be paid. That's really what it feels like.
And then,
like, no diss to Smack, because
no, I get it, but maybe there is something going on. Maybe there is something going on. Maybe there needs to be a conversation. Maybe there's something happening. Maybe we need to talk. Like, what's going on? What's happening? And maybe it don't need to be on camera or whatever, but maybe there is a situation.
Exactly.
At what point do we say, hey, what the fuck is going on? What's happening? Is there something that we can help with? What is this? Because if this is what's being brought to the table, this is not what's going to help us grow. This is not it. We got to do more and we got to do better. But that's a standard that you got to set for yourself. If it's not his business, if it's not, and
I agree.
If this is a complete, solely just one person's business, then you have to set a standard for how business is conducted. Now we have a track record. We have a track record of business being conducted over there and how people behave and handle themselves. Do you agree with how things have been handled and how things go? Like, it's not the shit's not set up on that kind of foundation.
You're right. I feel like Smack's been like he's been taking a lot of disrespect lately, but it's nothing he ain't used to. Shit, he been getting bullied by Mac and them since Apollo. You didn't see Mac? Mac smacked that nigga, bro. It's all on the Reddit. He smacked him. He said, say I won't slap you like a bitch ass nigga, and he slapped him. I'll send it to Trey right now.
Wait, who
say I
smacked?
won't send it to Trey right now.
Who smacked who?
Mm-hmm. Mac slapped what's his name? Smack dumbass. He was sitting getting a haircut, and Mac slapped him. He said, "Say I won't slap your bitch ass," and he smacked him. Bro.
And Mac Wop slapped Smack.
Send it to H-Boy.
Damn.
Yeah, and I'm gonna send it to H-Boy Trey, bro.
Hey,
I don't
man.
want to do too much. I don't want to take up too much of your time, man.
It's all good, man.
I've been running it up.
I appreciate it,
yeah,
but
you see, hey, I'm dead ass though, bro. Look, my final thought. T-Rail, he got to get it together. He got to show Smack a little bit more respect because he do be disrespecting his boy too much, on the camera. And as far as Smack got to get it together. Stop drinking as much. Stop doing all that bullshit. Like, with, you know what I mean? Just come to the show. Just get your shit together, bro. Put your big boy shoes on. Throw them nines in the trash because he wear them nines every day.
Oh my God! See, but wait, I see that you have something against Smack. Like you got a bone to pick with Smack. There's something that you got against him.
You think I got some? You think I got something against Smack?
You got something against Smack, and because the little things that you say, like the dumbass or stupid ass or the J's dirty ass nigga.
Because
like
he a dumbass nigga.
No, he like so. But
he's a dumb dirty ass nigga.
So there is something wrong with that's all good. But you do have something against him. So it is, you do have a biased take, is all I'm saying. Like, so your take is biased because you have something against him. So I take what you're saying with a grain of salt. You've had some good points and you've had a good outlook on things, but you biased against him because I've been hearing like the little slick things. And but look, that's your bias.
I swear I didn't want to sound, I did not want to sound biased towards Smack because I fuck with Smack, but he just lately, I think I've been reading the chat too. Like, I'm not the only one saying this. Like, a lot of the chat agrees with this. Like, bro, Smack has been, like, lately he's just been quiet. I don't know if he's going through some shit, but it's cool. Take your time off the pod. Just get off the pod for like a month or whatever you need. Get back right. You feel me? And because we don't want to see you up on the show acting like a little sap or a sorry ass sap. You know what I mean? Because I fuck with him.
But you can't fuck with somebody. But the thing is, you can't fuck with somebody if you talk about them like that. Like, just like a sorry ass thought, like a dumbass, like a this and that.
So you want me?
But listen. But wait. Listen. Listen.
A great job.
No, it's not. That's not what you're doing. You're not just giving constructive criticism. You're also attacking his character, which is showing your biasness. And that's why I say you bias towards Smack. You're not doing a good job of hiding your hand. But when you do that, it shows like, okay, so he's got something against him. He don't like Smack, and to not like him like that and to be calling him names and this and that, like, Smack is a good dude. Smack is a good person. Like, but I'm not going to bash him and say this and that. Smack has built the Back on Fig up. Like, Smack has been a part of that. I'm not going to disrespect and say that he ain't doing shit and this and that. Maybe he is having a hiccup or he's slipping up. But what niggas do is when somebody is taking a step or they're falling, you pick them up and be like, hey, cuz, like, let's get this shit back together. Let's get back on track. It's not that I'm going to call you dirty or stupid or you can't read or this and that. You looking like this. That's coming from a place of like, you really, you can't say you fuck with somebody if you dissing them like that on every swing that you throw. Like, we slap boxing, but nigga, you got look, we slap boxing, let's slap box. Yeah. But you got your fist balled up and we slap boxing, but you balling your fist up. That means, nigga, you don't like me. You want to slap box, but nigga, you throwing actual fists. There's a little biasness there, and you kind of revealing your hand a little bit. And I'm not saying that you can't say what you want to say or whatever, but
I watch Figmunity.
FNW.
And on Figmunity. Yeah, exactly. And I watch all of FNW, and I know for a fact all you niggas do is talk shit to each other. Not you specifically, but damn, you feel me? Like Pun, Smack, Juno, T-Rail. All they talk shit, but within the shit talking, it's real genuine shit. Like, they I know that shit, bro. I know how the LA shit be. Like, but that's all I'm saying, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying, but just it's revealing of what you're saying also. You know what I mean? Like, you dissing them and you saying some disrespectful shit outside of what we're even talking about, but you know, you got your own issue or whatever with your own biases, but I don't agree with a lot of what you said because he is a something to deal with. Like he is a movement.
What's your most memorable moment with, since you think he's such a big movement, a big part of background? What's your most memorable moment with Smack on the show?
So for me, he's not even on the FMW radio show, right? He don't even be on the FMW radio show. It's like the other T-Rail, AD, Pun, and Heather. And the time that he goes on the radio show, a viral moment immediately. Karen Bass, question, this and that, Fig. So wait, you asked me. You asked me to say that. What about Smack is good? Hey. Listen, no, I'm not done. I'm gonna answer your question. That's just one thing. That's just one thing. And that may have been the most impactful thing that has happened on FMW that actually has real life consequences or real life action about little kids, young girls, or whatever. That's just one thing. The one time he goes on there on Power 106, it's a viral moment of impact, right? And that's just, it could have been an accident, it could have been whatever, but whatever you can say, it was Smack who did it. Let's go again. Every viral big moment, that's one of the biggest moments on other platforms, is Smack. On Ace Boys Worldwide, Smack, one of the biggest, funniest, most viral moments was Smack and I can't think of her name. Destiny Dynasty something, and he's like going back and forth, and he falls out on the table. He goes to Apollo, it's viral. He goes over here, it's viral. So I can't agree with you and say that he don't have impact. Everywhere he go, it garners views. If he came to my small platform, if Smack came to my small platform right now on an AM wake up show, it would be triple the numbers right now. Or maybe quadruple because of what he brings. If he came on my small show, my little AM wake up show, if Smack came here, it would do way more numbers than what it's doing right now. If he goes on anything, it does more numbers. So that's how I measure the person's impact. And, Dez and Smack, that's what it was. But he's had multiple moments on Ace Boys Worldwide. He's had multiple moments on Apollo. He's had multiple moments on Back on Fig. Smack is that guy. Like you can be biased and you can say what you want, but if you can't think of Smack as being a viral person, you kind of tripping.
Well, I think Smack can go. He has potential to go viral.
Not potential. He does. He has.
But he's not viral.
He is viral
to the organization, man.
So he's not viral to the organization. It's people that think of Back on Fig and they think of Smack. It's people that think of Back on Fig and they think of Terrell, but there's people that also think of Smack.
Yeah.
There's people that relate to Smack more than they relate to T-Rail. There's people that relate more to him than they do to T-Rail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. Like I cannot be just blind to the fact that this nigga is somebody. He hosting shit. The motorcycle clubs want Smack to host the shit. They want him to be there. They want, like, Smack is relevant, very relevant. And I'm not gonna sit here and just let it slide that he's not impactful. And we could bag on him and joke and say this and that, but in reality, he's more popping than a lot of niggas. It may not be taking advantage of it, but he is more popping than T-Rail.
You think Smack more popping than T-Rail? Yeah.
I think T-Rail is popping in a certain way. T-Rail is popping in fashion and in his wife and this and that and like hosting shows. But I think Smack has more energy of where he goes. Smack turns things up where he goes. He brings a certain turn up with him.
Yeah, but
and that's what he is. He was the hype man for Schoolboy Q. He was the whatever for Back on Fig.
That's exactly exactly my point. That's exactly my point from the beginning. I said he's a hype man. You need to bring him around when it's necessary. You don't bring Smack around like Schoolboy Q didn't have Smack around all day. He had him around when it was necessary.
Well, Schoolboy Q didn't start something and build something with him and Smack, and this is ours. It's not Schoolboy Q it's not Schoolboy Q and Smack show. It's Schoolboy Q. Hey, open up for me. Be the hype man. Be the host of the show. Whatever. It wasn't Schoolboy Q and Smack. Back on Fig is Smack and T-Rail. That's what it was. That's what it is.
Is that what it is on paper, or is that what it is on
that is irrelevant.
At this point,
it's irrelevant to what your original question was. Is what does Smack bring? And is Smack, you said, what does Smack bring? And is he viral? And can he hold his own? Now you're going to paperwork. Is it like that on paper? I don't think it matters to the original question of, is Smack that guy? Yeah, he's that guy.
But Smack can't hold the show down by himself. T-Rail definitely can't. It might be a little.
Well, T-Rail has.
T-Rail
has. He does it. He goes live on his own.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if Smack went live on his own, it would have views.
Bro, I feel like Smack is getting way too much credit for, like, bro, do you realize, like, T-Rail and Heather, bro, big popping, bro, like, they have big businesses, big money, like, you know, Smack, not even on some hater shit, but Smack don't got shit going on other than back on Fig in the motorcycle club.
That's not true.
Like, bro, what does Smack do?
He's getting hired to do, like, so I don't know all his business, but the nigga's getting hired to do shows. He's getting hired to do shows, getting hired to go to Vegas, getting hired to do this.
Why stay in the hood then?
Why what?
Why he stay in the hood then? Why does he stay in the hood then?
Why does anybody stay in the hood? Why is it different for him? This niggas in the hood that's not broke.
Okay. Bro, I'm one of the niggas. Look, I'm a nigga.
So why you judging him saying he broke if he in the hood? You say you in the hood, you not broke. It's a lot of cats in the hood that's not broke.
He could be. I'm hot that he's not as big as he should be. I feel like he should have way more shit going on. Like, bro, he just broke right now. Like, I feel
how do you know he's broke?
He's doing way more.
This is why I'm saying. This is why I'm saying you're biased, because you're making judgments and passing judgment and making assumptions about another nigga's pockets. You don't know his pockets. You don't know what Smack got going on. You only know what you see on the internet. What he allows you to see. You only know what he's doing on Back on Fig. You don't know what Smack is doing outside of shit.
Yeah, he been phoning this for like 2 months though. Like, bro, what?
Hey, that don't mean he's broke. I can't formulate.
I'm not trying to disrespect him, bro.
You are though.
Now it sounds like I'm hating on him.
You are.
It sounds like I'm hating on him.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Big time.
Smack needs this. Because everybody show him too much love, and
no, you can't ever show nobody too much love. That's not even a thing. He deserves the love. He deserves the appreciation. But the hate is like,
it's fake love though.
No,
it's fake love.
How you gonna say it's fake love?
When Smack was on and doing shit, I was in the comments every day saying protect Smack. But now that Smack has been on bunk, I'm gonna call it how it is. Like,
so you go. So look. So it's like, what have you done for me lately? So because somebody might be in a slump, you just going to disregard everything that they've done to build? You just going to disregard all the work that they put in to build something up, all the work.
Whoa, what did he do?
Are you joking me?
Six.
It does. If you think, but look, if you think he ain't did nothing but show up, even if he did do nothing but show up, the niggas just showing up got that shit popping.
He be popping this shit, but why he be popping it to 6? Like 6 is the nigga.
Oh my goodness!
Doing all this hard work.
Oh my goodness! There it is. What the fuck do 6 got to do with anything? What did him popping it got to do with anything?
I'm saying, why does Smack feel like he can pop it to anybody? Like he really big business. Like, bro, nigga, you don't do nothing, bro. You just come up here, you just like, nigga, you don't do shit,
but look, you know Smack. You know Smack. You know him. How do you know Smack?
I know him in person too.
How do you know him?
I've seen him in person.
And did you talk to him like this?
I've seen him in person.
Did you call him dirty?
No, I didn't go. No, because in the beginning he wasn't on that shit. Like, I met him like a year ago.
Yeah, exactly. Niggas, like, so you say he popping it. No, you popping it online on this call. And you met him in person and didn't have that same, and you didn't have that same energy for him. You popping it right now. You disrespecting him and talking your shit, but you didn't do that shit when you saw him in person. I know that for sure. I feel like my whole message has been taken out of context. No, your message ain't being taken out of context. Your message is foul. Your message is
My
fucked
message
up.
is-
Like
all I'm saying is Smack should be working harder. And it's
that's not all you saying.
Like Smack don't do nothing.
That's not all you're saying though.
What else am I saying?
You're saying you're talking
I'm saying
bad.
everything
You,
that T-Rail
look,
say about him.
you're talking bad about him. That's T-Rail's brother. You talking bad about him. You disrespecting him. You calling him all kinds of names and all kinds of shit.
Bro,
That is
I
undeserved.
feel like that's my brother too.
That's not your
Even though I
brother.
don't know him, I be watching him. I know, but I be watching him all the time.
Nigga, that don't mean that's your brother. Nigga, I watch NBA. LeBron James ain't my brother. Like what?
Head ass, bro.
You got you got some shit fucked up. You got some shit fucked up. The way that you're going about it, the way your outlook, the way that you attack it is fucked up. And you got me cursing. My bad. I'm not trying to curse. But you need to adjust, assess, address, and adjust the way that you're looking at shit and the way that you're going about it. Because that's not your brother. You met him. You met him.
You're making it seem like I genuinely have hate towards Smack, which is crazy.
I don't know how genuine. I don't know how genuine or whatever. But I'm saying that you are talking greasy against a nigga.
I don't have no hate. I have no hate. I don't have no animosity. I don't have no
But let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. No, let me ask you this. Would you say the things that you're saying right now to Smack's face?
Yes.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, bro.
What? So if you said those, like if you said those things, so right now, if you said those things to him, so you really, but that's what I'm saying. That's why bias is real. But that don't matter. But so what I'm saying is you would say these things to his face because you want to get into it with him. You would only say these things to somebody if
I don't. That's crazy. You gassing it up for real?
No, I'm not. Listen. Just listen. If you was in public, and a dude came up to you and was like, "What's up, you dumbass, dirty ass nigga? You ain't shit. Look at you, old dirty, stupid ass."
That's extra.
But that's exactly what you did on here. And I said, would you talk to him like that in person? And I 100% don't think you would talk to him like that in person. Because first off, that's disrespectful. And that's not how you should get at anybody in general. But you did that on here. And I'm saying you wouldn't even have that same energy in person. Not saying you a buster, but that's not even proper etiquette. Like who even raised cuz? That's not even proper etiquette. That's not even real. That's not even how we come up. That's not even how we get down.
Yeah. No, look. I so you want me to sit up here and be like, you know what, I love mom.
No, I don't. That's not what I said.
I gave you my input. I get That's what I did.
I get your input and I get your critique, your constructive criticism. I do.
And then you called me a hater.
The personal attacks, the underlying personal attacks. Yeah. I was like, this is exactly.
I was just playing. Like, damn, bro. I was just playing. Like, damn, I can't call him I can't call him, like, his shoes is dirty as fuck. That's what it is.
Hey.
Yeah. Them nines is 3 years old. His breast, he got a snaggle too.
Hey.
I'm just talking shit,
You
bro.
just talking shit. That's good. It's all gravy. It's all good. But I'm just saying.
Shit. It's not like I'm not coming at his personal character like, you're the worst kind of person there is. Like, bro, because nigga shout out Smack. But that nigga is a dirty nigga, and it's funny.
Hey.
Like it's just funny.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
You got me laughing right now. You got me laughing.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Like, don't worry. When's the next AM show? I'm gonna call back in.
Tomorrow.
I'm gonna be a main character in here. When's the next?
Tomorrow.
I'm gonna call back in.
Yeah. And I'm gonna answer.
Get Smack on the phone with us.
Man, no, that's not the energy I'm trying to bring. I don't want that. I'm not looking forward to that.
I know,
but I
know.
appreciate what you did. I appreciate you calling it. I appreciate you engaging and talking and being honest with your opinion. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. What'd you say, brother?
Me and you met at the Costco, gang. We met at the Costco in Venice. You remember me, V?
Oh, in like the marina?
Venice. Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's crazy.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey.
Yes, sir, bro.
That is so funny because, nigga, I would have never thought that this was you.
Dead homie. Why? Because I was like, what? What you think?
Because you was like a nice, like.
You think of me as a hater now?
No, look, I don't think of you as a hater, but
Don't
I just.
no nice guy.
No, I just saw.
Nice guy.
It was just a nice, cool dude. You was just a cool, and I was about to say kid because you're so much younger than me. But you just like a cool kid, like a little cool, like, what's up, dude? What's happening with you, man?
Yeah.
But You was talking
That's
Greasy.
why it's important for us. You need a young nigga's opinion on here, bro. Like a young nigga from the land, bro. Like I'm just telling you. Like look, all that shit I was saying about Smack being dirty is cool. Like if he cracked jokes on me, like you know what I mean. I wouldn't take it offensive. It is what it is. He grew up in the '50s. He grew up where all his homies call him a bitch.
But
You know
look,
what I mean?
so
I didn't
listen.
all I did was-
So the thing is, you don't know him though. You know what I mean? Like you don't know him. And this is what the internet, this is how strange the internet is, right? Because people really think they know you and they don't. They really think they know you and that they have a relationship with you. And y'all don't have a relationship with them. You say you feel like that's your brother. That's not your brother. That is as much as your brother as Tom Cruise is your brother. But there's this false sense of reality that gets thrown up that because you guys spend so much time and we spend so much time online talking to you guys that we spend a big number of hours and minutes with each other that people build these relationships in their own mind. Like, yeah, that's my nigga Smack. Like, that ain't your nigga. We appreciate each other, but you don't like, the thing is, nigga, there's no relationship there. Like, yeah, we build a relationship in a chat and we build over the phone call or this and that. But really, like, we don't know each other.
Of course, yeah, we don't generally know
No,
each other,
Ivani, I'm saying, not Ivani Bunny. I'm not saying everybody. I'm not saying everybody. I'm just saying some people get caught in the energy of it. Not everybody, but some people get caught in the energy of attachment to people that they don't know.
If you take the time out of your day.
Say it again.
That's like saying people don't know Kai Cenat. Like there's people that sit there and watch Kai Cenat stream for 9 hours.
No, you don't know him.
No, but it doesn't matter. You still do know him. You know something of him.
You know of him, yes. I would say you know of him, but you don't know him, and he don't know you.
Obviously, you don't know him personally, bro. But like, yeah, but like, if I'm sitting there watching you for 3 years straight, and I like at least 2 hours out the day, then part of me is gonna feel like I know your character. When I come up to you in person, it's not gonna be like a brand new person. You know what I mean?
So if you watch a morning show on ABC every morning for 2 hours, you think you know Megyn Kelly? You think you know Pierce Morgan?
That's
But
different.
I'm saying if you spend time watching them,
we don't get to see but we don't get to see their genuine character. But on back on Fig, we get to see who fucking T-Rail is, who Smack is. Like when we watching these streamers stream for like hours out the day, you can't really
that
fake,
does not
like CNN.
Does not get you any.
Compare them to CNN.
Yeah, you can, because it doesn't get you any closer to knowing that person. Because like, look, the person that you see on camera could be completely different than how they operate in real life. They could be completely different.
Yeah.
They could be all character mode. It could be all whatever. You don't know these people. You don't know Mr. Beast, cuz. You don't you don't know I Show Speed. You don't know them.
Yeah.
You just see them. You know of them.
I don't know them.
They're celebrities. But that's like how it gets into a weird place. Is like people think that they be knowing these people, like, and go up like, hey man, tell such and such, tell your mom I said what's up. Like, nigga, you know. Like, okay, for sure. Like, wait, what? It's just it's a hang up. Not everybody has Ivani. I'm not talking to everybody. But I'm saying some people get caught up in the facade of what this is. Smack is a great person. Smack is a good dude. But you just, you came on here and you like was biased and berated him on here. Like, yeah, we could disagree with how people do things and this and that. And like, but it was one-sided. It was very one-sided.
Just because I lit his ass, just because I lit his ass up doesn't mean I was being biased.
This fool Trey. Like, bro, hey, this fool Trey said, watch your mouth. Opinion. Mr. Beast is my half brother. Hey, shout out to you, man. I appreciate you. All love. All right, go out there, be a blessing, and get on some positive shit, man. You got it. Have a good one.
We're going to tap in. All right.
For sure.
All right.
For sure. Y'all, whoa. People need to put feet to concrete, need to put their feet in the grass. And that gave me such a different outlook on what's going on and how invested some of these people are. Shout out to that young man. He got some shit he got to work on. For sure. I met that kid at Costco. My wife was like, oh, you know him? Like, no, I don't know him. She's like, oh, he came up and act like he knew you. I was like, well, he watches shows. He be on FMW, Ace Boys Worldwide. But he's not the guy that would say this kind of shit to somebody. I 100% know that. I'm 150% sure that he won't talk like that to somebody. You're not that guy, cuz. Dang it, I keep saying, my bad. You're not that guy, dude. But people get caught up, man. That's the weird, like the stalker syndrome shit. I'm not saying he's a stalker, but that's where people think that they know people. Like, hey, man, like, what's going on? So when we gonna do this and that? Like, when we gonna what? How's everything going with such and such? Did you get, like, I appreciate the Ghetto Cafe. Love y'all to death. But y'all got to be aware of some people, man. They get caught up. That was an eye-opener right there. Let me go get some more coffee real quick. Hold on. I'm about to go get some coffee real quick.
Mr. H. Havoc on the beat. Welcome to Coffee with Rios. Grab you some coffee, grab you some tea, grab you some water, grab you a little snack, something to eat. You know what I mean? And enjoy the stream. We sipping coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sipping coffee with Rios. We sipping coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sipping coffee with Rios. Sit down and get some knowledge. Positive vibe.
He said, I'm just joking. I'm not even serious. I'm just joking. That's not even how I feel. I'm just joking. But have y'all ever been in a situation where somebody was joking with you? He's like, nigga, you can't joke with me like that. I don't even know you. You came with my brother. You came around with my cousin, or you came with my other homie, and we joking back and forth. And then you jump in on some shit and say some shit like, nigga, I'll beat your ass. I don't know you like that. We have not established no relationship like that. You know how people be getting beside themselves? People be getting beside themselves. Like, nigga, I don't know you. You came with my cousin. I don't know you. I know my cousin. Me and my cousin got that relationship. I will demolish you, homie. Don't think you can disrespect me and talk to me like that. That's what I felt like that was. No, that's like my brother. No, that is not like your brother. He don't know you guys. Dang it. Get called out for hating. I don't know if he thought I was going to, like, yeah, this, what I'm talking about this morning is out of love. Like, nigga, I got mad love for Smack and T-Rail. I would never disrespect them on here, like talking bad about them. Never. I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon with, you thought I was going to agree with the negative outlook or the negative shit that you, like, I caught that. I was like, come on, cuz.
Unknown caller.
Hey, this is the AM Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig, with the Ghetto Cafe, the coolest, coldest, chillest chat in the whole wide world. Caller, where you calling from? And what's your name? Oh, shit, y'all making me spit my coffee out. Oh, my God. Oh,
it's
shit.
not real. It's David.
What's up, David, man? What's going down with you, man? Where you calling from, dude? You almost made me spit my, you almost made me, I don't appreciate you making me almost spit my coffee out on my whole goddamn computer like that, man.
I appreciate that.
Hey, what's up, man?
But, Rios, the best morning show in the world. Crazy Tate.
Let's go, man. What's going down?
Basically, I want to call yesterday about the National Guard going to Chicago.
Okay.
I wanted to get your take on that. So basically, I want to start off by saying that Chicago. Chicago had more deaths, more killings than Iraq. So do you think it's like acceptable for them to bring the National Guard over there? Because like it's a situation where like where do we draw the line at? Like I think it's too far for us to have sympathy, because I feel like Chicago they had their time to get everything together, and it didn't work. It didn't work for years.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that the National Guard coming over there is actually a good thing. I'm not saying that they should come to every black neighborhood, but Chicago, I mean, Chicago is a little different.
Okay. So let me get so I'll ask this. Are the rates, are they down? Are murder rates down? Is crime down?
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, I
believe they are.
I think the numbers are down. You know what I mean? Like, you're coming in to throw fire on a system that is getting adjusted and getting fixed through the right ways. Just like Maryland, the governor of Maryland is getting shit fixed, and the numbers are as low as they've ever been since they've been collecting data and analysis on the crime. And he's threatening to bring in troops, not because of, oh man, crime is bad. He's like, oh, you talking disrespectful to me. Don't make me bring the troops in. He's using it as a threat. The threat to people. Don't make me come over there. Don't make me stop my funding for the bridge to Westmore. And it's like, that's our president. That's how he's getting down. Like, yeah, do we need attention in certain areas? Yeah, we need attention in certain areas. There's people that want attention, and they want help in their neighborhood, and they want to build it up. But the thing is, like, are you adding fuel to the fire? Are you making it something that it's not? Yeah, we have shit going on, this and that. But that's why I said LA was just a test ground. You know what I mean? Like, bringing the National Guard out, doing that against the protesters, whatever. It was just a test ground. He went against the governor's will. He went against the governor, against the mayor, said, nah, I'm coming regardless. Whether you say yes or no, I'm coming. I deem it necessary to come through. So him taking on that way of doing things, I think is not a good standard to set. Do I think there's attention needed in certain cities? Yeah, for sure. But in that manner, nah. Then the guys that got masks on, now they're armed. Now he is the top gun of the police departments. So now he has the military, he has the police. Like, to me, like, he's setting up a situation to where he could overthrow the damn government, because he's got people that are backing him in such a way that they'll do anything for him. All it takes is you just to have a piece of the pie that will ride with you no matter what. First, he had just the citizens that was riding for him. That was January 6th. Now he's got the National Guard. Now he's got the police force backing him. That probably will go against everybody else if he wanted it to. So I think he's gerrymandering. I think he's panhandling to his people, but he's using these cities they saying are crime ridden just so he can make this push and this move. If he's doing that in month 11 or month 10, imagine what's going to look like in 3 years as he's moved through the nation and acquired his people.
That's what I'm scared of right there. Yep. Not to cut you off, but like the thing that I'm scared of, it was two things actually. So the first thing is that I think that like, since crime went down, and the people in Chicago are making crime go down. Do you think it's like do you think he pulled that move just to downplay black leadership?
Yes.
And also, and my second point is that like with the National Guard being over there, like you're basically saying there's levels or whatever. Like, they had the citizens, now they got the National Guard over there. The thing that I'm worried about is that it kind of seems like martial law. I feel like the next step is going to be martial law type of thing.
I don't even think.
That's what I think
he's bypassing the problem. He's bypassing martial law. I think he's doing shit to where he don't have to do martial law. Like, that's if you got the government and everybody. I think he's throwing up two big middle fingers to everybody. Like, dude, I could do what I want when I want. I don't need to pass a law or sign this. When he gets to where he wants to be, the real dictatorship, he's just going to do what the fuck he wants to do. Now, if he's doing it in D.C., he started in D.C., in the Capitol. He did it in
crazy.
D.C., the
It's
capital of the
crazy.
United States of America. He did it there. He started there. He ran the play in Los Angeles where they have the highest Hispanic population, the highest illegal immigrant population, the biggest protests that were going on. He did it here to see how to format it, how to run the play. That was practice. They always do that, even with national disasters.
Yeah.
There's always a play ran before it actually happens. Or a mass shooting or this and
Even
that.
COVID's another one too.
COVID's another one. And so I think what he's doing is he's establishing his backing. He's establishing his riders, his soldiers. And look, what he do to ICE? He said, don't even trip, y'all. I'm going to give y'all a $40,000 increase. Do you know what $40,000 does to loyalty for somebody? I'm loyal. This dude gave me $40,000. I don't give a damn what you talking about. But my job was whack as hell, and now I'm getting to do all this, and he threw me $40,000. Nigga, I'm loyal to this dude. Y'all can talk all the talk you want. I'm riding with him. Where you want us?
And another thing is that with Trump, I don't know if you knew this or whatever, but I don't trust Trump because his father, I don't know if you know, but his father had got locked up back in the day. His father got locked up at a civil rights, the black people, the civil rights protest. His father got locked up at one of those. So what could you have been doing at a protest like that to get locked up?
Wait, say that one more time.
The race that you are.
Say it one more time. Say that.
Donald Trump father.
I
say back in the day, with Martin Luther King and stuff like that, they was having a civil rights protest, right? And Donald Trump father attended it. And Donald Trump father had got locked up during the protest. So it got me thinking that since he's a white man, what could have you been doing to get locked up?
Well, there was Jewish people that got locked. There was but the thing is, there were white people frontlining with the Martin Luther King movement. There was white people. There was Jewish people. The NAACP, the Jewish movement.
I'm saying the opposite. I'm saying the opposite. I think he was doing something to antagonize the people that was protesting.
No, I was going to say that
him being his.
I was thinking that it also could be the other side. Like he could have been there as an antagonist.
Yeah.
He could have been there as an opposition to what was happening. I don't know. I don't have any information on that. But
yeah, me either. Yeah, I just find it weird.
Yeah. So
I don't want to take all your time, but I want to talk about the Smack situation.
Okay.
With Smack or whatever. First of all, I think this whole thing right here with the T-Rail thing or whatever is content. I get this content, get the views up and stuff like that. But I also think that first of all, I want to say that I love Smack or whatever, and I think he plays a real big part in Back on Fig. I don't think that Back on Fig would have made it to where they at right now. Even if the community were, I don't think they would have made it to the point they are right now. Without Smack, he plays a real good role. But I also think that I'm just trying to be real though. I look at him like it's like advice to a family member in a way type of thing. But I'm just trying to keep it real. I just think that sometimes when Smack is on the podcast, he gets kind of lazy in a way. He gets kind of lazy when the guests come over, he's like quiet and stuff like that, and just little stuff, but it ain't nothing too big. I just want to see him get motivated and give T-Rail that help. I feel like if they both get on the same page, it's over. If both of them get on the same page, it's definitely. I don't see nobody in the West Coast media that could mess with both of them.
No, there's not.
But I just want Smack to get motivated and get back on. I feel like it's another gear that Smack go to. Right now he might be on one gear right now, but if he take it to that next gear, it's over. It's over, and it kind of hurts in a way because I don't want to see that wasted potential. I don't want to see that potential go to waste.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, and that's just a conversation that they need to have. And what you're saying is 100% facts because Smack and T-Rail have access to artists that actually want to come and sit down with them. People actually want to sit down with them.
Even when guests come over there, they be like, "Yo, where's Smack at? Oh, damn, Smack ain't here today."
Right.
They just want that energy,
They want that energy. They see Smack on Back on Fig just as much as they see T-Rail. And they are a powerhouse duo on the West Coast. And if
definitely
from
are.
this point right now, wherever they are right now, if they build out from here and take it more serious and be like, you know what, this is how we're going to attack this, they are unstoppable. Like they will be the faces of what's going on. They've already established a backing. They've already established a following. People that mess with them and want to watch no matter what. They just got to move forward. All it is just progress, man.
They're loyal too.
Yeah, but shout out to you, man. All love.
Yeah, right.
Go out there, be a blessing, man, for somebody else out there. Pay attention to anybody in need of help, man. Blessings to you and your families. All love all the time. Have a good one, brother.
Yeah, no. All right, peace out, Rios.
What? What? Hey, I hope it continues to trend upwards. Right, man. Oh, shoot, I missed a bunch of calls. My bad. My bad, y'all. I don't even know what I was going to get back on before I even got to this subject, or we've been on this shit for 2 hours. Jesus Christ. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the callers, everybody calling in. I appreciate y'all. It's all love all the time. It's all good, man. We out here. This is the Ghetto Cafe, the coolest, coldest, chillest chat in the whole wide world, Craig. This is the AM Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. I want to give a special shout out to Smack and T-Rail. No matter what was said, no matter what our opinions, our assumptions, whatever we think, you can't take away what they have built, what they have established, and it's all love in a direction. I want them to be as successful as possible. I pray God's will takes them to different heights in the media platform, podcast, live stream, whatever it is. I love seeing them together. Those guys are great together. But Trey Line, dude, Real's got whitewashed things calling it. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all, dude. But what is going on where these like cats are feeling like not obligated, but they're feeling empowered to just disrespect people just left and right? Like I'm watching Apollo last night and what's his name? Kevin. I think his name is Kevin. The young man on Apollo, I think he boxes or whatever. And Stet goes in on him, calling him all kind of PUSSYs, BITCHs, you ain't shit, and this and that. And Kevin, he says, I'll beat the crap out of you. But where do we get to the point where we just feel like we can just berate and just completely disrespect somebody and think that there's no repercussions for what's going on? And I know that that's not content from Kevin. I have not seen him get like that. Flacco calling out King. Flacco calling out, saying that these West Coasters, that have we allowed this to happen? Is this our fault? Is this our fault for allowing these chumps or this and that, whatever, these people that are not what they are to operate with impunity? I've seen this dude curse out and disrespect so many people. And he says, oh, y'all can't handle bagging. Like, first, the BITCH, the U of PUSSY, that's not bagging. That's not joking. That's not bagging. You want to box in the gloves with King? Like, what are we asking about? What kind of energy are we bringing on? Trey, ninjas is soft. Ninjas is soft. Have we created this atmosphere where people feel comfortable just completely disrespecting men and women? Because at this rate, academics is one of them as well. Academics, like I'm going to call it the Drake academic crowd. The Drake academic crowd, where they just feel emboldened to be completely disrespectful. Oh, you ain't, but F you. Those words, for real, those words like that, those are for real fighting words. Those are for real, I'm going to beat the crap out of you words. Why do we feel so comfortable saying that shit? That shit is crazy to me. Apollo had to end the live. They didn't have to end the live, but they was already going 6 hours. But even Mac Wabakee's like, man, turn that, get off the phone. Like, why is this shit happening? It got 7 reasons to be popping it. Said, nigga, we got 74. Oh, man. Like, it's going to come to a point where somebody is going to see each other. And I hope it's not like this boxing shit. Like you all, it was all content. I was just trying to get the rates up and this and that. Is it coincidental that this is happening when numbers are low or when attention's not happening? At what point do you say, nigga, just fuck it? Like, if I can't get the views, like doing it the right way, then I don't want the views this way. Saying weirdo alone is for sure. Who you calling a weirdo? Who you calling a weirdo? Show me I'm a weirdo. You're going to have to show me. You got your opportunity, right? Here's your opportunity to show me I'm a weirdo. Because, like, dang it. Shit's a trip. I'm just looking and just unrecognizable. The shit is unrecognizable. I don't ever remember a point in time where cats that can't even lift 125 is talking reckless, calling people PUSSYs. I don't remember people that wasn't physically capable of doing what they say saying that shit. I don't ever remember people being emboldened and empowered to just disrespect cats just without worry. Is it time for a demo to be put down? Is there going to be a demo put down? Is there going to be a demonstration? Yeah, if you willing to die over words, you a lame. There's some people who are. But those are definitely fighting words. Hit up Smack about coming on Reality Check. Oh, wait, who said that? Wait, what? And he was talking about he has the address for Yazer's grandparents, so he for sure on ice with me. What? I don't know what that's about. But I just feel like it's hit an all-time high where people just feel like they could just disrespect people. I'm gonna try my hardest never to be on the internet revealing that kind of shit on the internet. That's not what, like, I don't know if I'm confused or if I'm just astonished. Like, damn. Like, first, maybe it was because at first we was just like, that shit's funny. Hee ha, my ass, motherfucker. Maybe we just thought the shit was funny. And that shit, all shit goes back to the unchecked aggression. The small violations, the small transgressions lead to big things. Now, if somebody beats the dog crap out of one of these brothers, are they wrong? Are they wrong for beating the dog crap out of one of these brothers that's just completely disrespectful? Are y'all gonna blame the person that beat him up and then like dog walk them? Like, oh man, you shouldn't have did that. You know they not with the business. Because I'm telling you, it's gonna be the violator is gonna be the person who gets physical. That's gonna be the violator. The person who gets in trouble is gonna be the violator. He can't get down. And Kevin said he couldn't hit the 125s. That's not something to like be like, nigga, I don't care. No, nigga, like, what? You can't hit the 125s? What? You should be more careful. Nigga, do y'all know what 125 is? 245s is 135. That's the 25s. No, that's the 35s with 5s on it, on each side. 35s with 5s on each side. Oh man, and I'm not even bagging on nobody. I'm not even bagging. They go 130, 125? Nigga, I could curl that. There's pretty much nothing 125 a nigga can't do something with. Nigga could throw 125. And I ain't even been in the gym. Lifting heavy like that. I could not be in the gym and I could throw 125. Trey, catch this. Trey probably catch this shit with one hand. Oh, thank you for the alley-oop, cuz. But then that's the other thing. Like, is that delusional or is that crazy? Like, to be talking shit to the nigga that saw you fail at 125? And Kev was like, you was saying your shoulder hurt or whatever. But the workout that was with Kev, didn't that injure his back? Didn't that injure his back? The workout you did with Kev, you injured your back doing the workout. And y'all wasn't doing too much. But then calling that person a BA, a PUSSY, a BITCH, it's just too much. Too much. Can we all get on common ground and be like, hey, you know what? This shit was whack. My bad. Nigga, like this shit, we're not doing that no more. No more of that stuff. Like, you know what, Kev, I should have talked to you like that. That's my bad. Kev, say, hey, Kev be like, nah, I still need that. Give him his fade or whatever. Or Kev say, you know what, I forgive you or whatever. But we need to get past whatever this ugly little shit is because somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody's going to get hurt. And somebody ain't going to be able to fight. And somebody's going to want to pull something. Somebody's going to want to pull something because you're going to get hurt. And you're going to up the ante. I don't like this shit. I 100% don't like it. I don't agree with it. I don't think people should be doing that shit to each other. And the fact that it keeps happening. Like, it happened to a woman. It happened to, like, it's just like, damn, like, this is what we allowing? Like, we just, like, it's not a game no more. Or maybe it's a game to them. Somebody's going to take it as not a game. Let me see if Yaz got that shit clipped up. Yep, so I knew Yaz had it. Kevin warns Stat when he sees him, he going to smack him. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. I don't even know if we need to listen to that, but I'm not even gonna pull it up because it's let us pray that nothing happens to nobody. Nobody has to beat the dog crap out of anybody, but I think there's gonna have to be a demo that's gonna be put down because there's a standard that's being set that you could just do whatever you want. You ain't gotta be nobody. You ain't gotta have no credentials. You ain't gotta have no certifications, no validations behind you. Nobody validating your gangster, nobody validating your toughness. You can just talk to people any kind of way you want. And that's the standard right now. So somebody's going to have to put down a demo. I hate for that to have to happen, but somebody's going to get a real reality check. I don't want that to happen because a reality check for some of these cats is like going to be brutal. Brutal. Because people don't really know what's on the line. People don't really know like how far a cat will go. And then not think a second about it afterwards. You messing with, there's people out here who are dangerous. And ain't gonna stop. You think what happened to the cat Rampage Jackson's son doing that to that wrestler? That's the kind of energy niggas be having. That's with that. That's the kind of energy. What up, Luck? Hold on.
Good with it.
What's up, man? What's going down with you?
I'm good. I'm slow-mo. I'm seeing you was at the house.
Yeah, I'm at the house. I'm on live right now.
Oh, you still live? My bad.
It's all good.
They can hear me?
Yeah, they got you. What's up?
Oh. No.
I'll hit you up. I'm about to get off here in a little bit. I'll text me and I'll hit you up.
Okay, because I was seeing if you was gonna pilot 11, but go ahead.
Yeah. Let's do it. 10:42.
All
Let's go at 11.
Bet.
All right.
All right.
We got relatable at 11. Forgot all about that. Damn. We're gonna be going ham today. Your ass gonna have to cash a check your mouth writes. You gonna have to cash that check. You writing a check your ass can't cash. It's people out there who do damage. That's what they do. And you playing games with these guys. Mark my words. Shit's gonna get ugly if it don't get fixed up. Like shit gotta get fixed up. Shit gotta get fixed. Rios, I'm gonna send a super chat for motivation to keep streaming today. I gotta go. I gotta do relatable with luck at 11 o'clock. So I got that at 11. So I'm gonna be in here for a little bit. We here for the one time. That shit's incredible. I just wanted to talk about that real quick and just throw that out there and just pay attention to that energy and people getting beside themselves. People getting really beside themselves. Because there hasn't been no repercussions. There hasn't been no real repercussions, which I don't want for nobody. I don't want nobody getting their tail whooped. But sometimes it's a necessary evil if you're going to keep moving and operating in this energy. Man, for money rad. I know what's a possibility of to happen. Shout out to Tafashe. Thank you for the super chat.
Hanging and streaming with us. Rios saluting face hot beverage salute the ghetto cafe. Show Rios love.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the super chat. We appreciate you hanging and streaming with us. Rios salute the ghetto cafe. Show Rios some love. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate all the engagement. I appreciate all the calls, you guys. I appreciate all the chats and messages, everything that you guys are doing. Everything is a part of engagement. I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. Super chats, call-ins, chats, live chats, whatever it is. But be careful of what the energy you put out there. You got to be careful of the energy that you're putting out there. You're putting out energy out there that you're not really about. And you kind of shown us that you're not about it. Every excuse of why you wasn't about it when it was the opportunity to be about it. But now that there's distance in the game, now I'm just reckless. Gots to be more careful. Gots to be more careful.
Kev really needs to make Stet a demo and Keem to Falco.
Oh, man. So Kev really needs to make Stet a demo and Keem to Flacco. I don't think that would be, it won't be good for either one of them. First off, Keem is 6'4". Flacco is 5'6". He's going to be at the end of his punches all the time. Like, it's going to be so easy for Keem to land punches on him from the outside. He's going to be at the end of his punches, and that's the worst place to be, at the end of the punch on a straight or whatever. He's just going to be punching down, bam, bam, boom. You're going to try to come in, bam, bam, bam. Like, what? Kevin is a professional, like, I don't even know. He might be a professional boxer, but I know he boxes. He's a boxer. Like, damn, you're not even talking shit to regular cats. You're talking this shit to cats that really will put the foundation on your ass. He said, I'm going to put your head on the concrete. I knew he was serious. Cat said, I'm going to put your head to the concrete.
I don't want to see none of y'all fight over content.
Visionary Star, thank you for the super chat. I don't want to see none of us fight over content either. But when you get beside yourself and you keep putting out that energy and challenging and calling people out their names, it's gonna take its toll. Energy comes back around. It's a boomerang. And that boomerang is going to hit you in the head. Ah. I don't want nobody to fight. I don't want that shit. I don't want nobody to get hurt out here. Everybody out here, we all grown. We all grown as hell, but you got to act grown. You got to show maturity. You got to be mature. Nigga, you calling in talking about somebody's teeth is dirty and they smell, smile in the camera. Let them see how caked up. Come on, man. The behavior is telling. Kev was blending in with that chair he was sitting in. And then he told Keem into it. Keem, you mad because Keem be getting on you. Like, do we ever remember? Do you remember cats that would? We know those cats. We know those people. That the heat is on them. Yeah, nah, I'm on you. Let's go. Let's get it cracking. Well, Keem said this about you. Nigga, what the hell I got to do with this? It's your battle. It's your fight. Why you throwing my name in the mix? That's between y'all two. Handle that. We all know them people. Oh, shit. What else say, Ufa? Oh, shit. That's, yeah. We together on this. We both feel like that. We both feel like that. Huh, King? Huh? No, this is you. Y'all too. Nah, shit, we ride together. There ain't no fair ones. Shut up. It's inevitable. If this energy keeps up, if this energy sustains, somebody's going to get hurt. I don't want nobody to get hurt. I don't want nobody's girls to have to look at them in a different light. Like, you go over a live stream, you go over a podcast, you got putting the hospital arm broke because of a podcast, guys. Come on, man. Get it together. Hey, we don't like that, huh? Huh, fellas? We don't like that kind of stuff, huh, fellas? We trip on that. Who is fellas? Because from what I see, they ain't calling you out. You better go handle your scandal. You better fight for yourself. You can't fight for a nigga that won't fight for himself. If he start getting you a little too much, we'll stop it. We'll come anew. We'll say come anew. We'll stop it. He knock you down, we'll let you get back up. But you got to fight your fights. You got to fight your battles. This is your bed. You made your bed, now sleep in it. Cameras and microphones changed everything. Cameras and microphones changed everything. If that ain't the god dog truth. And clout and attention changed everything. Oh shit, that works? Oh shit. Ooh-wee. Interesting. I'm on to something. I could just be something that I'm not and people will pay attention. And that works. Oh yeah. I'm just going to do this. Nah, man, don't do that. Don't do that. Be yourself. Who you are is great. At the end of the day, who you are is great. Who we are individually is great. We're all our own. We all best at being us. We the best at being us, man. You are enough just being yourself. You ain't got to act out and do shit that you ain't got, that's not in your character. It's okay. And ain't nothing wrong with not being a tough dude. There's nothing wrong with not being a tough dude. You can be a smart square, and that's cool. You have your lane. Stop dibbling and dabbling into the dangerous lane. Like, why don't you just go over there and be cool? And why would you add this danger to your life? Why would you add an extra danger to your life, an extra worry? I'm so glad I'm not looking over my shoulders and not having to worry about somebody or what I did or this and that. That shit is exhausting. Sierra. On Wi-Fi. Man. Back just hold like, what is going on? What is this? What's happening here? What the hell has happened? Well, everybody, man, shout out to the Ghetto Cafe. Shout out to the coolest, coldest, chillest chat in the whole wide world, the Ghetto Cafe. Thank you guys for being amazing, man. Thank you for engaging. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for the super chats. I got 3 super chats at the end. That means a lot to me, man. Appreciate it. I got phone calls, great phone calls. I got engagement in the chat, people chatting it up, talking back and forth. You guys engage with each other. Shout out to Smack. Shout out to T-Rail. Shout out to Back on Fig, man. Shout out to the great things to come for them. Big things in the future, big things to come for both of those individuals, individually and together. I know it. I know it. I love seeing them together. I love those brothers working together. I love them getting along. I love what they have built. I love what they have established. It shows the young black men, the young men out here, what we can do. We can come from a certain place and get together and build out of that. Who would have thought? Nobody, but we beat the odds. Against all odds, look at what we built. I want Smack and T-Rail to continue to win. I want them to continue to build. I pray for them brothers. I pray for everybody. Smack is a great guy. T-Rail is a great guy. Shout out Heather as well, because she's back on Fig also. But I much rather see them win together than them to be divided and not together. And I'm hoping that this is just going to boil over and it'll be something that they just come back to have a conversation about. But it's worth the conversation, you guys. T-Rail and Smack, it's worth the conversation. It's worth the uncomfortable conversation because you guys represent a lot out there for the young men and women out here in LA. You guys mean a lot to the people. You guys together, you guys building together. It's a relatable situation and people can understand it and people see you and they see themselves. Let's go, man. Let's build that. And let's, as a Ghetto Cafe, as a chat, let's continue to support that. Let's continue to support unity and building together. Young men that grew up with each other, coming together on a platform and building out of that and getting recognized and getting recognition across the coast, all the way to New York, maybe even in different countries. That's bomb. That's what's tight. That's the tight shit. That's the vicious shit. And it's people out there that will try to tear that down, talk negative, talk bad about that. No matter what they got going on with each other, who cares? I want them to work it out. They deserve it. We deserve it. The people watching deserve it because it's a great example of what you can do. Great example of what two brothers can do when they put their minds together and put their characters together, 2 different energies, and look at what we did out of this. That shit is bomb. Shit's amazing. Praying and rooting for them. And a lot of the stuff we were talking about, I was just talking about in general too, because in different situations and people, because it's a relatable situation. May God bless them and push them forward. God's will be done. But Back on Fig is much needed. T-Rail and Smack have done a lot for a lot of people, have helped people through a lot of shit, helped people through hard times, helped people through work, schedules, and listening to them and able to get distracted and laugh and have a good time. What we need to see is them working. What we need to see is Back on Fig succeed. What we need to see is Shame on You succeed together. Brothers together, working together, building. Don't waste that opportunity of this beautiful shit that y'all built together from ground up. Love y'all, man. We out of here. I got to go get on Relatable at 11 o'clock on Good Luck TV. So go to Luck's page, and we're doing Relatable, me and Luck on his page, Relatable at 11 o'clock. Shout out to Back on Fig. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Ghetto Cafe. This is the AM Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, the greatest morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. And y'all the coldest, coolest chat in the whole wide world, Ghetto Cafe. I love y'all, man. Go out there, be great. Go out there and be a blessing for somebody else. Put God first. Be productively positive. Be purposely positive. Keep your eyes open to anybody out there in need of help. Speak life instead of death. Help people through whatever they're going through. Talk to somebody, man. Say, hey, how you doing? Have them conversations. Call your family members. Tell them you love them. Go out there and be better today than you were yesterday. But it's all love all the time, y'all. Ghetto Cafe, all love. Stand up. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 7:30 in the morning. Chat. Everybody out there, please like and subscribe. If you're watching this and you haven't liked and subscribed, please like and subscribe. We're doing this every morning. Appreciate you guys. We out of here, man. Go out there and be great. Do some good things in life, man. Every day is an opportunity to be great.
Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow.